Comrades, today is April 22nd, 2026, and the current time is, or 23rd, 2026, and the current time is 1918. The Institute would like to remind all comrades that taking care of one's health is paramount, and as such, Medica will be performing random blood sample tests on all comrades to evaluate biometrics, and not to create modified clones for secret purposes. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello, gamers. Whoa, look at the time. It's time to not play Hoi 4 like ever nowadays, which probably is really sad for people who really like Hoi 4, like me. I like Hoi 4. Hoi 4 is a fun game sometimes when you play it occasionally and not when they release brand new DLC that completely breaks the game in half and everyone complains about it because it doesn't have enough content or the content's like broken and buggy or, you know, any multitude of various reasons as to why people don't like the Hoi 4 DLC. So that's why we're not playing Hearts of Iron 4, Peace in Our Time, or whatever it's called, because it's just, let's just say it was not well received. And I'm like, man, do I really want to play this? I didn't realize that I actually didn't buy the DLC, which is even funnier. I was legitimately surprised when I was looking at my Steam, and I was like, why don't I actually own the new Hearts of Iron 4 DLC? But I guess I decided it was not worth buying, and so that's why we're playing Starsector today. I did consider just putting up another poll and being like, oh, what are we gonna poll stream today? But I was like, let's just throw a bone to all the folks that like Starsector, so that's why we're playing Starsector. Also, thanks, Ray.
キャッシュサンデーウィークル
Can't believe Ray's been subbed for 56 months. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, I tell you what. Thanks, Ray. Even though I know you're probably playing some of the Tomodachi life in the background. But anyways, hello everyone. Hello Airmen. And congrats to Ray for being first. Also hello Sun and Krusty and Umi. And I think that's everyone who said anything in chat so far today, right? I think so. You're not actually. That's actually the more surprising bit. Also, let me drink my drink real quick. I think I left a bag of cough drops in my car. And I can't really be bothered to go outside and grab it right now, so I'm just gonna suffer. For those of you who are wondering, I've had so you know how I was sick on Tuesday? I don't know what happened, but I woke up this morning with a really bad sore throat, and I was just like, oh, this is gonna suck. So I've been chugging water and cough drops all day. And you know what's really funny? They always say, oh, you just have to take a cough drop every 2 hours. No one ever does that. I don't know why they put that on the packaging. Let's be real. If you're taking cough drops, you're taking this crap like around the clock. You're not just, oh, every 2 hours. No. You have one in your mouth like perpetually. Anyways, I think I left my bag of it in the car, so I don't have any in my mouth right now, and all I'm drinking is water and Gatorade to refill my hydration. Also, hello Hayashi, how are you? But I mostly feel okay. My throat's just still a little scratchy, but thankfully this weekend I get to just kind of relax and not have to worry about that, which is probably the best part. I'm not gonna have to worry, and then I should be prime and healthy again once Monday comes around. Otherwise, we just get to play the funny spaceship game, because I'm trying to remember what the heck we were doing in here, because it's actually been some time. Where were we? It's been a few weeks. I think it's like 3-4 weeks since we last played. Let's see, let me also make sure I have the YouTube side open on my other monitor in case someone's watching on YouTube. Don't forget to watch this on YouTube too, because it helps on the YouTube metrics. Anyways, I don't remember why we were here. Why were we at Gamma Shedem? I do not recall. I think we were fighting something. Here's our wonderful fleet, by the way. We've got big old freighters. We've got, this actually is a really fat freighter. It's actually kind of scary. We've also got, what else we got here? We've got tankers, we've got a giant rock that's just got guns attached to it for some reason. Oh yeah, this is a thing that just exists that we picked up. I don't remember what mod. I think this is from Genome's mod, so it's kind of amusing and cute in its own horrifying way. And then obviously we've got our other big old fleet of fat anime ships and small anime ships, and also lots of other ones. So again, if you don't have a captain or a commander and you want to be one, just let me know and I'll try to find you one. All ships have to be named after an anime character. That's kind of the theme for this run. So that's basically where we're at. I think Zoingo might need a new name for their ship at some point. Part of the problem was let's just say in one of our fights I may have forgotten to grab one of our ships, and we lost it, and so that's kind of the problem that we're running. Anyways, we got some nice fun ships here, and they're just kind of doing their thing. So I do want to eventually get out of this ship, but the Ryan's lore is kind of really good, so that's why I'm just kind of stuck on it for quite some time. I legitimately do not remember what we were doing. I think there was some quest that we were trying to do, and I cannot remember specifically what part of the quest. Also, regarding Oak lore, there's not much Oak lore other than Oak tries to not get sick and also tries not to die from like random ailments that seem to be afflicting me like every 5 seconds. I don't know. It's a bit of a disaster. Okay, so what were we actually doing? I don't know, but I guess we're just gonna go to okay, well, there's someone that's trying to attack us, so I guess we're just gonna go deal with protect ourselves from the Legio Infernalis, and we'll try to do that. So yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I think we got everything that we needed to do here. We are kind of running low on fuel, so that is something we need to keep in mind too. But yeah, good times, I'll tell you what. While the DLC might suck, Kaiserreich is good. Yeah, I've been you know what's funny? I don't think I've streamed Hoi 4 in like months at this point. I'm wondering if I should, but I'm not sure how many active regular viewers even care about Hoi 4 nowadays, which is like the only reason I haven't also streamed it. I used to stream it a lot, remember, back in the day. Now it's just like, no one cares. Oh, we're running out of fuel quickly. Can we? Are we able to get to Tarora? We might. Oh, we ran out of fuel. All right. Please tell me there's at least a station here that I can buy from. Thank goodness we're right at the San Batavia area. That's perfect. If only, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Hoi 4 is just like a bit of a disaster. You know what I will say, though? You know what's a good game? Victoria 3. I'm so excited for the DLC to come out next week, except I am in Canada when it comes out, so I don't get to play it right away. And I'm like, well, that sucks. So I have to wait until I get home, unless I can play it on my Steam Deck, which may or may not be a feasible thing. All right, we gotta buy metric tons of fuel. That's a really expensive fuel, but I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna have this. I don't think there's anything here that I need to get rid of, right? We're packing light, aside from the sheer amount of random things like a cryo-arithmetic engine or an orbital fusion lamp that I am holding onto for some unholy reason. All right, now we got everything we want. Let's get out of here. We could also attack the pirates. I don't really feel like attacking pirates. Oh, this is the Batavia planet. On the other hand, things they said they're adding for Russia and China DLCs are enticing. What did they announce for China and Russia? I've only seen the Japan one, which is part of the Great Wave. Did they announce China and Russia as part of this DLC wave, or is it part of the next DLC wave, like next year or the year after? Because either way, I would be very intrigued and curious to find out. Oh, they are in this DLC wave. Ooh, okay. We're getting new China and Japan and Russia content? Finally, quality content. All right, let's go protect our planet. We just need to get to Taroa? I can't rename this stupid system, by the way. I really wish I could. Because I think we're going to get attacked soon. We also probably want to make sure we get all of these sensor fleets back to us. And I can't remember if... I think Crestfall is my primary planet. So we'll try to go there. Hello, Greywind. How are you? Yes, we're doing Starsector because the new Hoi 4 DLC was garbage. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Hold on. I turned off the iPhone. No. Start tracking my face, dang it. Oh, my God. There we go. Much better, I think. I feel like the mouth tracking isn't working as well. I might need to change it to be, like, vocal sound tracking or something. I don't know. Yeah. But anyways, the Hoi 4 DLC is just, it definitely exists for some reason. Oh, wait. I guess we got it again? Alright, we're gonna go to Crestfall real quick. Have I seen... Yes! Oh, no, you missed it. I posted about it on the gaming chat. for those of you who are wondering, Hoi 4, or so Victoria 3, you know, is like many Paradox games and video games in general, like to have achievements, right? We all like gaming achievements, right? I like looking at them and maybe rarely, occasionally interfacing with them. Anyways, for whatever reason, they decided that they're going full memes on the DLC, which is, depending on your interpretation, either a really funny thing or very cursed thing. So let me just show you real quick. This is official DLC content for Victoria 3, by the way. Nothing personnel kid. They literally just took Cold Steel the Hedgehog and said, all right, we're just gonna put him in the game. Like, this is legit real content for the game. It's Cold Steel the Hedgehog. Oh yeah, no, I'm about to post the 3 funny ones. Hold on. Because this is like, it's so cursed. Like, I saw these, I'm like, I can't believe this is like legitimate content. And then you've got thanks Obama. Because, okay, to be fair, this one is kind of funny because there is legitimately an actual province called Obama. At least like back in that time period, there was, you know, an actual province of Obama. I don't remember what it like is modern day. Let me double check. Okay, no, it's still an actual city today, yeah. And then the funniest one was, and there's the other really funny one that I saw. It's like really drawing ukiyo-e style soy jacks, and I was like, but why? If you don't know what this is referring to, it's referring to this meme where it's just like, you know, place Japan, because it's like, oh, thing, who cares, thing Japan, whoa. It's the same thing. It's like the same thing. I'm like, I can't believe this is it's literal just meme content for Victoria 3. We truly live in a timeline. It's the best way that I'm gonna describe it. Well, it's fine. I don't know about I didn't see the Preston Garvey or Fallout ones. I literally just saw those 3 and like my brain shut. I got like flashbang and my brain shut off as soon as I saw them. I was like, this is much. This is a little much. Okay, now that we're just gonna buy out like 4K fuel. It's probably gonna eat up most of our monthly salary, but that's okay. Okay, what were we doing? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I'm not here to buy fleet. I'm not. We don't have any research right now, right? I think we already spent all of our research. This is our planet. This is our current planet called Crestfall. We can't rename it. It's got trade outposts, pilot HQs, ground defenses, and a pretty good, decent population and infrastructure that will grow over time. We also have a way station, which we could try to upgrade. I'm pretty sure I am the administrator here. Perfect. And I think I do want to try to upgrade some of these at some point as well. Unfortunately, we can't. Now, I do have money, and what I can do with this money is I can add either research facilities, or I could add things like light productions, massive solar collectors. Like, there's a lot of different things you can attach. Now, this is a Terran world, so I do want to keep it. It's not really designed for mining. You can see there's like sparse deposits. I might actually get rid of the mining. And obviously there's a decent amount of pollution as well. And we might want to just try to find a way to make this a nice planet. I need to see it right now. All right, let me take a look. What am I looking at? Everyone just... Oh, okay. So in case anyone else is curious what Graven might have just posted for the Victoria 3 achievements, everyone disliked that. This is just me. Like, okay, I do think it's kind of funny that they're just going hard on memes, but at the same time, this is a Victorian era map painter. Why is there a lot of modern memes and jokes in this game? That's the real question we should be asking. CK3 would never do this. Actually, no, they would, absolutely. I think EU5 would probably never do that. Hoi 4 would maybe kind of. It's kind of hard to tell. They're a little silly. Oh, I want to build the interplanetary confectionery on this planet, but I don't have permission. I want to build this so bad. Well, I guess we're not allowed to do it yet. Eventually, we'll build the interplanetary confectionery. We need special permission first, so we'll do that. We'll get that in a bit. Let's also just check on our other planet of Fallhaven. I think that's just a station. And then eventually we'll get the last one that's kind of hanging around here. These nasty pirates need to be taught a valuable lesson in reasons why they should not attack me. All right, I gotta buy supplies too. I forgot about that. We're kind of running low on that too. Alright, I'm just gonna go here real quick. So this is just a station, which is fine. There's not really anything here. It just exists. Stability is non-existent because we just took it over last stream. So all of the stuff is going to take some time to repair itself. Now, I also can upgrade this, but the cost for upgrading is a little expensive, so we're not going to do that right now. And I don't have no cores either to dump on this. So it's just literally a waiting game until this thing decides that it's going to be functioning again. I could try to offer... Can I get a promotion yet? No, not yet. Okay, I will just try to deal with the unrest. Okay, so they need 10 heavy armaments, and that will stabilize it just a little bit more. Okay, we're just gonna fly back. We'll get rid of this one later. I don't really want to get Coralane right now because mostly I can't afford to buy the governorship if we get it. So that's the only reason I'm not bothering. I need to make sure I have like 3 million sitting in the bank account, and then we're ready to do that. Making money while owning a planet is surprisingly difficult, is what I'm going to tell you. Okay, so they need... Oh, this planet makes no heavy armaments. Alright, that's fine. What we're going to do now is... With the... Okay, so... They are... So the Legio Infernalis is already here. And now we have to go fight them off so that they don't destroy my beautiful, cute little colony. Because how dare they? Can't believe they would do such a thing. Hi, Zoingo. I assume that you're dying or you're exhausted from your classwork. Either way, welcome back. You missed all the weird talk about Victoria 3 DLC shenanigans. Where would they come in from? Where are they? Where's the Legio Infernalis? I must strike them down before they strike my planet. I shan't allow them a chance. Oh, they died. Oh, the UAF, I think, knocked them down. Oh, hold on, pirates. Hello, pirates. Let me just knock you up real quick. Just to farm you. Ooh, actually, wait, hold on, what is that? Nope. Just rip through them. Is there anything else here that I missed? Where did the... Oh, I guess the UAF must have killed them when I wasn't paying attention. It's the only thing I could think of, realistically. This one is... Yeah, I don't care about that. Grab it. Alright, we're gonna go back to our planet as well and just grab the resources that we need. And then we'll see what we do from there. You tap 1 diameter holes and steal most of the workday. Okay, to be fair, that sounds really painful. I'm glad that you're surviving and that you're not dying that much. It's gonna buy like 900 supply. Ooh, let's put back like maybe 100. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna definitely be a little negative on the next day. Okay, what is our next quest? Let's see here. Gosh, Ava's really far. I don't know if I want to, like, do we even have enough fuel to get there? I guess we do have enough fuel to get to Ava and back. Like, that is an option. We could. What are the other quest lines we can do? Domain Crime Sleeper, Haunted. Hopefully having good evening, Havel. Deliver the artifact. Go to the Dalta Ming. Where is this? Altamati. So if we go there, we can hit 2 quests at once. Let's go down here real fast. I do want to continue the UAF quest line because I think that's kind of like my whole goal right now is let's see what we can do with this plot line. I've been wanting to explore this one because I know we do there's a bunch of other plot lines we do a lot, so I want to try exploring some different ones. Let's go see what's going on in the realm of the UAF. Everyone's favorite anime space faction. Or maybe it's SBR that's your favorite. I don't know. Yeah, so I lost a lot of money. That's fine. Because I took way too much supplies out. That's understandable. I think we need to find, like... Yeah, so... Ballhaven's not going to make any money. Crestfall makes some money from exporting foods and organics, but doesn't really make much else. So we need to find a way to make money on that planet. Making money is difficult, I tell you what. I'd like to make sure we go to our destination. Let's go. I might need to get a smaller fleet. This fleet's like a little too chunky for me. But then again, having big ships fight based on what we're fighting is probably the best solution. Okay, we're gonna go to New Aurora. I don't know how we ended up over here by the pirates. How does this happen every time? Oh, we'll deal with that later. Every time I play Starsector, I'm like, man, I should work on that Starsector mod. And it's the same thing with every time I play RimWorld. I'm like, man, I should work on that RimWorld mod. And then I just never get around to it. Why am I lazy? What is wrong with me? Maybe I'll try tomorrow. I'm sure I could like legitimately slam out like half a quest line and program in most of the important characters in a day if I really put my mind to it. That's the problem. It's like getting the, you know, the energy to do such a thing is surprisingly hard. Okay. So, first of all, I need to buy some heavy armaments. Just buy like 20. There we go. Just give me like 20 heavy guns. Sell this off here. And then... Okay. So, I need to... There should be an NPC I need to talk to, right? They said New Aurora, I think. Let me make sure that... Go to the bar on New Aurora to find out your next quest line. You got it. We nod to the man. Okay, so... Deliver 1680 units of chocolate donuts. That's actually a lot of money for delivering that. Like, that's actually a whole lot of cash. I don't have the storage to carry this is the problem. This veteran spacer, I'm gonna offer him a drink. His name is Victor Cade. He's telling me about his pilot friend who survived the last mission with him. Let's see. They found a planet that was all shining in red. It was all shapes, angles, glowing like plasma. In the gates world works as big as that, but never seen anything like domain made glow. The proximity alarm goes off and it's battle stations. Hostile ships come in and fight. Okay, we can go explore this red planet. That sounds vaguely interesting. Uranus did not live the experience in such stride as himself. Okay. Alright, let's go to this red pilot one. Talk to the Admiral. Alright, here's an actual quest line. I think this is the UAF one. This man is Gabriel Curtis. Alright. I have a surplus Seichi M-class heavy destroyer. For 25,000. Oh, wait, that's actually not that bad. Wait, a free heavy destroyer is actually not bad. Seichi is a class of destroyer designed and built by the former Seiyan Space Engineering Bureau number 196, now merged into a multinational coalition of manufacturing companies. Okay, so it's got jets, it's got a bunch of mediums and mid-smalls. It seems like a fairly average ship. I think I'll take it. 25k. I think that's an easy buy. All right, let's go finagle some things. Okay, so first and foremost, am I actually going to use this brick? Like, do I actually want to use this? Like, there's no... I mean, I guess I can. But what would I fit this with? That's the real question. It's a rock. I don't know what I'm going to do with a rock. Okay, well, it's a rock. What do I do with this rock? I guess I can put, like, salamanders on it. Salamanders don't reload, though, right? I don't know. I guess I'll just throw in a bunch of random missiles. Celamines and I don't know. These are small launch points, right? Yeah, I guess I just throw like whatever I'm sitting on, and I'll just refit this later. Does anyone want to pilot the rock? Is anyone interested in piloting it? Oh, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put on this one too. Auroran Royal November grade. I know you want the fuel tanker, I know that much. We'll set this up to be an escort ship. Auxiliary, yeah, that's fine, I don't really care what's on this thing. I'm just gonna throw on... I think these are like ace pilot specialists, so these want to be on carriers. The problem is my carriers is the Rillaroo a carrier? I cannot remember. Who is this? Oh, this is Ray's ship, that's right. I think the Rillaroo is... Oh gosh, okay, so I should probably... So why don't I do this? Why don't I... It's not free, that's fair. Okay, I feel like I want to let Ray keep her big fancy ship, but I'm gonna need additional carriers that I don't have sitting around is the problem. I could move, you know how this, why don't I move Infidave to the... Okay, why don't I move Infidave temporarily to the brick, to the rock. Infidave can have the rock, I think he'll be happy with that. He's getting a bit of a downgrade, but that's okay. And then what was Infide's previous ship called? Altina. All right, we're gonna call this. This is the new Altina. UAF Altina. Okay, that's fine. And then I have to still fit it with a bunch of other stuff. Just auto fit this, I guess. I guess that's fine. I don't really care. As long as it's got 9 burn, that's fine. And then this one's fitted okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the other Altina. And I'm gonna throw in one of these pilots on here. I think nothing really matters which one's on this. I will just dump her on it. Does anyone not have a pilot and want to be a super captain pilot character? Also, I think I might have messed up some of the ships being allocated. Did I lose Sand? No, Sand's still here. I have 2 Richard the Lionhearts for some reason. Need to rename one of them. Or rename this one. You're down? Alright. I'm gonna rename this one real quick. I'm gonna call Havel's ship the, I don't have a good name for this. I'm gonna call it, Kirino, because I don't have a good character name off the top of my head. Alright, and then... So then that puts the new LT. Okay, this one, you can be this one, Ayashi. Fantastic. Alright, welcome aboard. And then I have one more that can be the partner character. This one needs a... This one also needs a carrier, but I don't have any spare carriers right now. So once we get a carrier, I can put that other one in. I do have like one super big carrier, but that one I'm just gonna let Ray have it because it's funny. This is like our... By the way, if you want to know our biggest ships, let me just sort... I wish there was a way to sort this. By the way, there's no way to sort this. Let me sort this real quick. Oh gosh, I forgot some of these got like really ripped apart. Yeah, this is our this actually no, this is our most expensive ship actually. Yeah. But this one can only be piloted by the by the robots. That's right. This one only accepts AI input. Look at this absolute unit of a ship. It just runs over so many things. All right. All right, let's go do this quest line that they want us to. Okay, so. Oh wait, I didn't get new information. What? What's that? Did I not get the quest that I wanted? I guess not. That's really odd. Okay. Alex has a ship sort. I will never use it because you're so used to not having it. Why not? I think having a ship sort sounds like a pretty good idea. Alright. So our quest line is... Oh wait, hold on. We should also go to the nerve processing plant. I'll go take a quick long walk over there because I also would like to go to Favonius. Just a little quick stop in little old Favonius to get some stuff. I would love to have a ship sort, honestly, just so I can sort by big to small. So I can see just how many in my fleet are just like the big chunkers. Alright, also, yeah, so our highest burn is... So our slowest burn is 8. I could probably make it 9, but I'll worry about that later. Alright, anyways, let's go to Favonius, which is over there. Okay. It's muscle memory. Listen, you can relearn your muscle memory. You just have to be willing to relearn your muscle memory, which I think most people are just not. And to be fair, I'm also not willing to half the time. Oh my gosh, I'm still like... I'm still like a little sniffly, which is super annoying. I hope I'm gonna be okay like come tomorrow and come next Monday, so we can actually play video games without me dying and suffering of a bajillion different things. Alright, welcome to Favonius. I need to talk to someone here. First of all, let's talk to her. Okay, nope. Got nothing. I have 13,000 fun bucks. Unfortunately, this amount of fun bucks will not get me anything of note, other than getting fresh Nuko cores, which I don't think I really want. I could buy donuts. I already have donuts. I could buy, like I said earlier, I could buy our favorite weapon, the funny nuke, but I think I'm trying to avoid buying this because I buy it every single time. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, claiming my affiliate rewards. Okay. I got a queen. Okay, I talked to someone at the beach, and I got something called the Queen's Gambit. Free ice cream. We use only hyper-insulated ingredients. So your ice cream will always be cold as long as you don't melt it on purpose. Interesting. Give them, this is May Yu. Hello, Goldenrod. How are you? I don't remember if I posted the mod list on Discord. I might not have. Please cease this immediately. Who are you? Put out lady, putting out the call the police. Her words fall on deaf ears. The man lunges at her, but she moves out of the way and throws him to the ground. She says, Favonius is a place for relaxation. Oh, wait, sorry. She says it in a calm voice. Favonius is a place for relaxation, not petty squabbles. And the man yells back, my daddy's a pirate lord. He'll smack you. I'll kill you. You're crazy. As apparently his hand is cracking in half. And then you get back in line for ice cream. She produces a badge. A flash of some sort, something you don't recognize. The crew reacts strangely. They give her 2 orders of Queen's Gambit. And then she gives you one for free. Why they let you cut in line? Her smile becomes vacant. I'll leave it to your imagination. The cold sweetness of the famous ice cream starkly contrasts with the questions churning in your mind. As you eat, you study her from the corner of your eye. What's her play here? Finally, you muster up the courage. Who exactly are you? She pauses, setting down her Queen's Gambit. How rude of me. I am Mayu, researcher, Auroran R&D in the Naval Research Bureau. You shake her hand. And she smile widens, she meets your eyes. I've been hearing a lot about you. Greenhorn, Federation likes your work, okay. Quite surprised finding you in Favonius. Federation needs more skilled people like you. As you know, talent's a rare gem. She keeps on yapping away as she continues to just orgasmically eat this ice cream for some reason. You wonder what they put in the ice cream and why it doesn't melt under the sun. Exactly. You know what that reminds me of? There was this thing that I remember, like, I saw the stupidest thing ever. There was, this weird thing on social media that was going around during wintertime, where people were convinced that everything, like the world is going crazy because they could not melt snow by using fire. Okay, let me explain this real fucking fast. There were clips of people on TikTok, like, I guess using, like, putting a lighter to like snow or ice cream or something, and it just was not melting. And I don't think they realize that just because you put fire next to something doesn't mean it's gonna make it melt immediately, right? Like if you put fire next to snow, it's kind of form like ice crystals. It's gonna melt a little bit. It's gonna form like also ice crystals to kind of, you know. But if you're just putting it next to ice, it's not gonna melt that fast, right? Yeah, it's a very good insulator. It's mostly air. It was just like the funniest thing. But I think a lot of people just didn't understand the science behind it, and so, but they're like going conspiracy theories, like their brains were like Jimmy Neutron brain blasting. It was the funniest shit. Anyways, excuse me, I need to leave. Here's my Favonius comm ID. Let's keep in touch. All right, so now I have her contact information as I finish the treat and leave the seaside, returning to the quarters of my ship without incident. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb people out there. Remember, those same people are the same people that you share a society with. Good luck. I already own this one. I don't know. Is there a way to tell if I already own this? I already know this one. Let's sell this. Oh, here we go. What is this thing? Wait. The Queen's Gambit. All right, let me read this. Vanilla ice cream is a sweet frozen dessert made from milk, cream, sugar, salt, and flavored from a combination of pure vanilla extract. Its wonderful tastes are also refined and mixed alongside other dessert products as well. This particular ice cream was named after the Queen after she announced the official opening of the Favonius Resort World to the public, an important place where people can temporarily forget and enjoy life, just for a bit longer. If they survive the initial queue struggle, of course. Okay, so it's literally just vanilla ice cream that apparently doesn't melt. We have some interesting ice cream here. Alright, Favonius is a very nice planet. Look at all this. It's got its own unique stuff. Alright. Is there anyone else I need to talk to while I'm here? I feel like I'm supposed to talk to someone. Okay, that's the Burger Queen. I don't really need a supply package. Did I miss what I was supposed to do? Hold on. What's the opposite of antifreeze? Wouldn't it be like, I don't know, super melt? Okay, we gotta go to the nerve processing plant. Alright, I'll go to the nerve processing plant real quick. That's our next destination. I'm sure she'll have a quest for us. Someone always has a quest for us. Alright. I would like to try to spark a conversation with Alexandra. I'd like to offer you a gift. Okay, no. What's your favorite snack? Okay, the donuts. But she won't take my donuts. What are your thoughts on... Okay. I guess she's not the one I'm supposed to talk to. Who am I supposed to talk to here? I have no idea. Maybe I have to go... Wait, hold on. Maybe I have to go to the bar. That's a pirate who would like us to deliver stuff. Don't really care. Okay, here we go. I think this is the one I'm supposed to talk to. You approach Colonel Juarez. You approach and the Colonel Juarez gives you a perfunctory nod. Has several assignments on the docket. Okay. Oh, this is the one that's like, oh, what would you like to hunt? This one's probably fine. That's easy. Sure, I'll take that. That's an easy kill. I don't know where the other quest line is. Am I crazy? Do your best and don't disappoint. Do I need to like... Do I need to upgrade my relationship with her before I'm allowed to actually interact with her? I guess that's the case. Maybe I'm not allowed to do this until I increase my social link. Saying, wait, wait a second. You awkwardly accept joint administrator on guards for a night for a drink. You wake up the next day with a hangover and lower credit balance. You cross her arms, double check notes. I have concern your hard labor, try not to get killed. Need someone to deliver special cargo. Do it myself. You make your way to the bar that she mentions. Final quarter bar. Okay, so I think this is it. Okay. Starfare, you're free. I got off work. I need a drink. Take off the edge. You won't say no, right? You awkwardly accept. Okay, wait. It's the same thing. Oh, it's just a bunch of like dialogue where she's just like, where you're just having weird conversations with her. Okay. And I can't offer that. She won't take that. I already have the 200 donuts. Alright, I guess we just have to come back later. Yeah, I think we just have to come back later. It's not gonna work. Because I'm pretty sure I have more than enough donuts in my inventory. In fact, I'm pretty sure like a good 900 slots are like... Oh, wait, no, I don't have the donuts. I have the Choco Lava packs. Oh, I need to actually get the correct product. Okay, what did she want? Okay. Alright, so she needs the donuts, which I assume I have to pull from the other plant. But before we do that, why don't we do this bounty real quick? 53 fuels. Oh, well, let's not fly into the star, please. I would like to not do that. Let's go, smack a few bad guys first. Starsector is a very strange game. I do like Starsector, but man, I am curious to see like what they're gonna do for like more scary, spooky final boss threats. Are they gonna have Cthulhu pop out of space? That'd be kind of interesting. What's over here? Oh, it was nothing. I got debated. What's happening here? Okay, I don't really care about any of that. That's not my problem. Let them kill each other. That's what I say. But yeah, I am kind of curious to see if they're ever gonna add like this is the final end fight that you have to do, and I think that would be kind of neat. I am a sucker for big giant boss battles. I just hate when the boss battles are bullshit. Well, let me rephrase. Like, there's a certain level of nonsense I'm willing to put up with. Final Fantasy XIV's got a lot of really cool boss fights. Play Final Fantasy XIV, it's a good game. To one storyline. Ooh, which storyline? I'm glad that the game's finally getting appropriate. Oh, hello, I popped right in next to that. I did not want to do that. There's no planets here. There's a single planet. The Sindrian Diktat one? Wait, I don't even see the Sindrian Diktat because I keep playing with your gas station mod. That means you're gonna have to basically redo all of it, right? Okay, where's this guy that I have to hunt down? He's here, right? He's just somewhere here. Just gotta find him. Just pop the sensor burst a couple times. Not a bit. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Hello, pirates. All right, let's go smack a few pirates. We'll send in, I don't know. Send in, I guess, a couple big guys and a few small fellows. You know what? We'll send in the rock. Why not? It sounds kind of fun. Throw it in there. We don't need that much. I think 224 is probably okay. Of course, I can't believe you're getting messed around. Hey, you know what? It's okay, because someone else... what's happening to you right now will happen to someone else in the future eventually, too. So in the end, it's not... You'll be fine. Oh, right. I forgot there's the ghost thing. Okay. I'm just gonna fling this there. I do see the ghost ships. That's funny. Just to try to delay them. We got that guy knocked out. Have to get ready to fling another explosion missile, and we should be okay. I really want to get another capital ship for me. As fun as it is using this one, I want something else that's funny too. But I also don't trust the AI to use the Lion's Roar, which is like the biggest concern I have. Just gonna pull back a decent distance, and then, I don't know. Oh, that's fine. Fling that over there. Kablam! Alright, well, I think the ghost is dead. I mean, to be fair, like, this is a very easy fight. Like, the only reason I'm winning a lot of these fights is because my fleet is hilariously overstated for most of these engagements. That's literally it. Hunt him down. I don't really want any of these. Alright, what do I got? That's fine. Alright, we did it. And, hold on, what is my UAF? Okay, governorship. Okay, that's fine. I already know that. Here we go. I think this one with faction. Colonies. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think here how I want to approach this. We don't have any research available, right? I don't think we have any. I don't even know how to make research. How do we make more research points? Do I actually have to build the research building? Maybe that's actually how it has to work. That's fine. We'll worry about that. Anyways, let's get out of this system. This system sucks. Alright, just salvage this real quick. And let's skedaddle. Alright. Next quest line is... Alright, we gotta go to... Okay, so the Alpha Marathon system, whoever it was going to meet, they put great importance. Okay, so that's a little far. I can't afford that. I have to buy more fuel. So what if we go to New Aurora real quick, and then we'll go just straight east and see if we can make it all the way to Alpha Marathon. The other choice is we can maybe make a pit stop in one of these other stations, but I think that's not enough. Because my biggest concern is, are we gonna have enough supplies for the entire journey? Realistically, I don't think we will. Yeah. I think realistically, we just would not have enough mobility to get there. Unless we find more of the... whatever you call them. You know what I'm talking about? These things, which I'm gonna abuse right now. Just gonna hop in that real quick. There we go. Just gotta get on the super highway. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage, but you know what? It's okay. All right. The thing is, I also don't have a lot of storage capacity for lots of materials. Oh, please! Why does it keep doing this? Why? Why would they put the... Oh, I guess technically it's the star, right? Causing the grab well. Oh. Actual tragedy. There's also derelict ship. There's actually a lot of easy ways to make money in this game if you're willing to go through the effort, right? Like looking for Million Station. Hey, I'd like to go buy some stuff from you guys. I would like to go sell off all these metals that I don't need, and supplies are okay price. I'll buy their fuel. Thing is, I don't need this much heavy machinery, I think. I probably can get rid of a good chunk of this. And obviously a good chunk of our inventory is also just filled up with food. Alright, I think we gotta get donuts? I think Alexandra really wanted donuts, so let's go buy donuts. Yeah, if you have a small fleet, you can make a lot of money, but why? That seems boring. No, we need big fleet. Okay, so I'm just gonna buy 500 donuts. You know what? No, I'm just gonna buy the whole box of them and sell these choco lava cakes. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, so now we have money. Still don't know what that quest line is. Quest line looking for. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll buy that. This is a pirate. Okay, I don't really want to talk to her. And this one sells us an Atlas, Prometheus, and Starline. I don't think... Oh, I remember this quest line, but I'm not going to do this right now. Let's do that one later. I remember that quest. Alright, let's get out of here. Hello, Ziaposer. Good evening. I don't want to supply. A lot of fun quests to do. Why don't we do... I think I can probably just tackle 3 quests at once. So... I'm thinking we tackle the first arrival with Ava. Then we also do the derelict artifact recovery. And we also do Red Planet. Because they're all in the same general direction. I think that's what we'll do. We're starving for some resources. So I'm trying to find a way to get more resources. So let's go back to our home system real quick. Actually, no, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly over real fast, and we're just gonna go to Favonius. I know exactly why. Where's Favonius? It's fine. I don't want to drop on the main star. Every time I do that, bad things happen. Then how are you doing, Ziaposer? Good evening. It's just a little slow. We did like 1 battle, and it was a little silly. Alright, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go quickly repair by... I'd like to buy their stack of fuel and buy their entire stack of supplies. And then we're gonna go to the other side over here. We're gonna try to do some of our quests that we've been kind of holding off for a little too long. But I'm also trying to make friends with this lady so she can let me go make my stupid interplanetary confectionery. Wait. I have your donuts. Why won't you accept my donuts? It would be quite fortunate to treat 200 of my bodyguards to nice donuts, perhaps rewarding 500 of them. Or they deserve a good cake. I don't know what else they want. I have what she wanted. And she's not accepting the donuts. Take the donuts. Alright, fine. I guess she's too soon to accept my donuts. Alright, let's just get out of here. Alright, let's go make our way up north. Alright, so I think first things first, we can probably swing to Zagan. 36 days of base burn level. So that's in the middle of the sector, right? That's fine. Yeah, she's like, no, I wanted special donuts. She's like, I need only the cutest limited time offerings that you would have at, like, you know, at Starbucks or something. It is actually kind of crazy, like, how much stores are leaning into, like, the FOMO thing nowadays too. Quite frankly, I don't care a lot for, like, those super weird drinks. I don't go to Starbucks, like, ever, because every time someone tells me how much a drink at Starbucks costs, I'm like, I could have an entire meal for that price. But then you look at how much calories that the average Starbucks drink has, and it's like, man, I could just Have that in normal food and not in just a giant sugar bomb. I don't understand. I still never understood like the giant appeal of Starbucks. Like, I know a bunch of people who are like, yeah, I have to have like my daily Starbucks. And I'm not just talking like going to a cafe and having an espresso. That's different. It's more like they can't have their day unless they have like their drive-through Starbucks morning beverage that costs like $10 or more. And it's like a, you know, like 800 calories of sugars and syrups and maybe like 2 shots of espresso. It truly is one of the weirdest conundrums to me. Oh wait, I think did we overshoot the system? Oh, here we are. So we're looking for the red, wait. Yeah, so we're looking for a red planet here. Where is this? I gotta pee. Where is this red planet? All right. That is a red planet, but that is not the red planet we're looking for. Okay. Okay, we're going this way. This is Yesod of the Perseian League. We'll talk to Uranus Triton. Yes, hello Ray. Okay, here we go. So, oh, he's gonna tell us where to find it. Did you send me something? I got Ray so Final Fantasy XIV has a thing where they have a collab with Jollibee, and if you buy a meal, you get a code for a fried chicken emote. So I gave it to Ray. And now I have to get my own at some point too, but I thought it was hilarious. She just sent me photos of her character doing the thing. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's all the way over there now. Alright, fine. Let's go to Ava. Let's go do that quest line up there. So first I'm just gonna buy this. And this giant stack here. You know, give me more fuel and more supplies, that's fine. We're gonna be traveling for a hot minute. Alright, let's go. So I'm gonna smack 2 quests at once. We need to go to the hero star system. Okay, you think I could go use the restroom while I just let this game run us over there, or am I gonna run into like enough things that it's gonna kill me? I mean, it's mostly just empty void, right? I could probably go use the restroom while I maybe not. There's no way to like forcibly stay slowed. What is going on here? Does this always look like this? Whoa, hold on. The Draconis. Oh, that's right. I've been here before. I was gonna say, like, I don't remember this planet looking like this. It looks a little extra is probably the best way to describe it. Yeah, I don't think I want to get near that. That seems like a good way to die. Oh, you get damage as you get near the rift. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Problem is, I don't have... Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have enough supply for this. I need to find a way to get more supply. Hello, Alex. How are you, comrade? We're off to go say hi to Ava. If I can figure out where... She's at the hero system, right? There. Just gonna take the slipstream real quick. We'll pop out right here. Okay. And we can just kind of haul our way over there, and hopefully we don't lose more supply. It's gonna be another... God, this race is 22 days. 22 times 13 is gonna be at least 4. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough supplies to get back. It's gonna be super rough. I might need another freighter, and that entire freighter's job is just to carry supplies. Like, unironically, I might have to do that. Yeah, it's just... Ugh. Look at this. We have to navigate through the storm. We gotta go slow. It's boring. I guess we'll get out of this with like a really nice big ship. I don't know if we'll use it. I don't know if we'll use the Sunrider for this run, because we do use it a lot. And we might just keep it as like a we need an emergency thing to win option. That might be how we approach Sunrider for this playthrough. Alright, welcome to Hero, an aptly named system that exists. Alright, this is Hero. Yep. Okay, let's go here. Alright, Ava, where's your ship? Oh, this is entirely fully surveyed. Have I been here? Might have been here already. Okay, so recover the Sunrider. All right, let's go recover the Sunrider. It's hanging around somewhere. We just gotta find it. Am I using any 11 battle group? I don't know if I am. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna have enough supplies for this. I am running out of supplies desperately. Where's the nearest? What's the nearest colonized planet? The nearest colonized system is all the way at Fafnir, which I had passed on my way out. I think I have to leave and come back. I actually will probably die. We break this for Sal. No, it's not gonna be worth it. That's fine. Yeah, the problem is I just don't have supplies. I will. We'll come back in a second. We have to go back and buy supplies, or we're gonna starve to death. So the nearest, I can go to Inda, which has the Draconis Alliance, or probably go to Fafnir is probably the correct idea. What we'll do is we're gonna hop on here. I don't know. We're gonna go here and just fly as fast as we can to minimize the amount of time we're gonna need. Come back there later. I see Legio Infernalis and Shadow Yarns are having a fight. Have I encountered any battle group 9? I don't think I have I? Okay, we've somehow arrived here. Okay. So we're gonna ignore this Elysian Abyss. No, I don't want to go there. That's... No, wait! What do you mean I got pulled in? Hello? Oh, wait, okay. I thought the game was like pulling me in. How do I make this thing go away? Is this thing just gonna... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, here's the problem. Oh, is it 7? Oh, it's the interdiction pulse. Got it. Okay, we're gonna put this on. Can't believe I've been called an egg. Let's go here. I need to just buy something. Go to Inda. Okay, I need to go to Star Station right next door. I know there's one station here. It's in a radiated world. Is there gonna be anything in there? God, I hope so. If not, we might just have to try and hold and make it to the next station. Go here, go fast. Alright, we'll go to Raum. Raum, please. I'd like to buy whatever pitiful supplies you have. That's probably enough to keep us functioning for just a bit longer. Okay. There's also a bunch of unsurveyed planets here. I would like to survey them, but I can't justify spending that much time. Sure. You can inspect us. Alright. Bye. Okay, that's just enough supply to get to the next station, so... I think we're just gonna try to go... What's our stance on the Imperium? The Imperium is not at war with us. They're just suspicious of us, so that's okay, which means they are willing to engage... Wait, what's our thoughts on the Yusin Nation? Alright, we're gonna go trade with the Yusins, because I think their main planet is here. My only priority is get supplies, and I'm going to buy so much supply, you don't understand. I need to carry, like, at least, like, 5... Shoot. I lost the ship! Oh my god. I did lose one ship. Which whatever, I'll accept the loss. Okay. Which is their capital planet? Probably Rotfront. That sounds pretty good. I'm good at game. Me very good at game. Let's go here. Okay, so we're fine. Yeah, I think we saved how, right? Okay, so we're going to Rotfront. Okay, buy whatever I can afford to buy. Sell this, that's fine. God, this entire fleet consumes so much supply. I'm going to buy out this entire... I'm basically going to buy out this entire system's worth of supplies. Because unfortunately our fleet is too supply heavy. Alright, we're going to go here. We're just going to buy this. It's not really worth buying the 89. I will buy the standard fuel though. 24 is an okay price. Because every time we get the supplies, it just has to get immediately used for repairs. I will go to Veneta. Wow, look at that. That's a very funny looking planet. I've never played Signalis, by the way, or whatever this game is from. Okay, buy all that. That's fine. They do have a deficit here, which is kind of an issue. I thought it was a game, not a... I thought it was a game. Okay, I'm not gonna buy anything here. Alright, we need to go to the next one. We can go to Leng, or we can go to Hemat. I think we'll go to Hemat. Seems okay. Oh, I leveled up. Fantastic. What makes me spend less resources? Ammunition, shield, shunt, detection at range, ballistic. Okay, so I don't think any of these reduce how much I spend. Let's do... Deployment points bonus from objectives, at least 10% battle size, even holding the objectives. Allows you to put one more permanent hull mod and one more logistics hull mod onto your ships. That sounds pretty good, I think. Makeshift equipment derelict operations, like 6 of the supply a month. Yeah, but then I'm not gonna be at peak performance. That's why I'm willing to spend all these resources to make sure my ships are in tip-top shape. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and I will buy a good chunk of their fuel too. Okay, so I'm trying to think, is 2,000 supply enough? Let me do the math real quick. So spending 13 supplies on average per day. Divide that by 30. So I have enough supply to run me 171 days, so about half an in-game year. If I buy the ones in their... Oh, I can't afford all that. It's because the food is taking up a lot of space. If I sell about 1,000 units of food, and I buy, in response, 1,000 units of supply, oh, I'm over slightly. Okay, now I'm not. Okay, so I think this is okay. Okay, there we go. We have enough supply. Let's actually go get... let's go to Ava's little adventure. Alright. Who are we to leave such a wonderful character alone? Let's go see what she's asking of us. Also, who's our idle officers? Did we lose Havel? Oh, okay. Here's Havel. We're gonna give Havel a... We're gonna give Havel this one for now. I don't have a name for this. I need to give this a name. I'm just gonna call it the Kirino as well. I am kind of annoyed that I lost the weapons, but whatever. We didn't have anything super important, I think. I hope. Oh, the real question. Oh, by the way, I do apologize for the terrible gameplay yesterday of XCOM. I think I'm actually gonna put XCOM on the back burner for a bit. I think it's one of those things where I might be getting a little burnt out on the game, so I think we will probably not touch it on stream for some time. Hopefully that doesn't bother anyone. Doesn't really matter because ultimately it's my stream, so I get to choose what happens. But I know some people do enjoy it. But I will still play some Xenonauts, and I think we'll do Xenonauts on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we'll move into a flex day temporarily, depending on what people are kind of interested in seeing. There's a lot of cool games that are coming out. Hooded Horse throws me another key, then, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'll do it if it's interesting enough. That's really my ultimate goal, though. I'm not gonna say no to more city builders. I love city builders. But I know a lot of the city builders right now are just kind of iffy. Honestly, I just want a nice... I kind of want to get that Roman game that everyone was... that Ubisoft released. Anno 117? I think that'd be fun to play. But I don't know if it's streamable. I like my city builders. Nova Roma was a lot of fun. Let's go here. There we go. God, I burned through so much of my income just so I can do this quest. It's okay. We'll make up for it. I'm actually making a lot of money now. Thankfully, our economy on Crestfall and Fallhaven's positive now, which is great. And Crestfall as well is a pretty good place to do business now. It is actually going to grow big soon too. I do need to upgrade this at some point. Ooh. At 450, we get a military base. If we can go switch this to a Usen Kampf station or a battle station low tech. That's the ultimate question. Honestly, I'd like to tear it apart and replace it with a high tech if I can, but who cares? Anyways, welcome to Hero. Let's do this. That's a random salvage fleet. I don't know what they're doing here. Okay, now we gotta find this thing. So that's the hard part. I don't know where this is. The sensor array, but that's not gonna help us. I guess we'll just check all the points of interest and see if there's anything nearby. I can't remember if the Sunrider actually hangs out around near one of these POIs. Oh, there's a person on here. Hello, Callisto Benjamin. Sure. Have some heavy machinery. I'll take the fuel. Okay. That was odd. Anything else? Where is this? There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Because I know it's here somewhere, right? It's gotta be. Oh, hold on. I think I see it. Oh my god, I hit the stupid meteors 3 times. I think I see it. I think it's hanging out just a little too close to the sun here. Alright, I'm gonna save the game. I see something there. Let's go see if it's it. Alrighty. Is that the Sunrider? Nope, it's a mining rig. I'm already this deep. Salvage it. It's up so much resources to deal with that stupid thing. Where is this ship? I'm definitely in the right system. These are all right. Right? Is it near the exterior? Where is this thing? I don't think my sensor burst can even tell me that much either. We have a very high sensor range, but even still, I'm like struggling to find this. Yes, definitely not here. Where is this? Where is the Sunrider? Sunrider-chan, please come to me. Tell me where you are so I can actually, you know, proceed through this quest line. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't check this this entry point. Maybe it's down here. Nope, that's just a random salvage fleet that is just hanging around here for some reason. I'm pretty sure I tagged all of the... Where's this thing? Didn't I tag all of these already? It's not near this, right? Okay, that's already been explored. This has already been explored. It's got an asteroid field, doesn't really matter. Even if I spam the searching option. Do I just have to sweep like this until I find it? I might actually have to do that. I don't know how else I'm gonna find this thing. Let's go explore the outer area. Wait, is there another option? Hold on. Neutrino detector, remote survey, coordinate the scan all planets at once. Okay, I don't really care about that. Distress call, transverse jump. I don't have anything that could really find it immediately. Increase central range by 3,000. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. I see it. I forgot that you have to stand still for this thing to do something. That's not the Sunrider. Oh, it is a derelict ship, though. But it's not the one we're looking for. I think the solution is we kind of move around, we stop, and then we just press active sensor burst and we wait. Because it increases your range for a bit and then drops it. So we have to keep doing this. Just basically sweep the whole system until we find it. We're essentially just listening, right? I'm doing this quest right. Search, hero, find the Sunrider. Okay. Where is this? Stand here. I don't know where this is. I'm gonna go crazy. Nope, not there either. I thought this thing was near a POI. There's like no POIs out here. I guess we'll check down there one more time, see if we can find it maybe near the exit point. Maybe I missed it. Whoops, wrong button. I did not mean to press emergency burn. Well, I guess we're emergency burning now. No, it's still not finding it. Am I crazy? Is it outside? What is this thing? Am I the crazy one? I might need to pull up how I'm supposed to find this thing. I swear we've done this before and it was not this difficult previously. But for whatever reason, it is very hard now. I might give up in a bit. I'm not gonna spend this much time trying to find this thing. Even with active sensor bursting, I just cannot identify where this ship is. Because these guys don't have it. Oh, they're pirates. Oh, okay, they want to fight. All right, fine. We'll just kill the pirates first. At least give me something interesting to do while we're out here waiting. You know, just full send everything. I want violence today. I'm gonna go kill these in the most hilarious way that I can think of, which is to say with whatever funny weapons I have available to me. And I'm just gonna speed this up to 4x and then send full attack mode, and we'll just see how this pans out. God, I will say I love how when you play this game, the area that you're in actually becomes part of the background for the fight. Like the fact that there's a jump point like that. Oh, it's so pretty. I love that. We need more games that do that. That dynamic background and everything. You know, it's funny. Total War used to do that until they switched to whatever new engine. It used to be that the map where you were on in the world map actually affected what the map was going to look like when you played the game. I think that's how it used to work. Not anymore. They got lazy. They got so lazy. It's a shame. Although I heard they're making a new historical Total War soon, and I'm super excited as someone who has played the franchise since basically forever. He's getting a little nasty. Alright, come on, buddy. You want to fight? Let's fight. I can send missiles out too. Alright, he's overloaded. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Come on. Fire at. Oh, it's too slow. Okay, that guy has a lot more annoying mobility than I thought. We'll just speed 4x and just wait for them all to die. Alright, let's kill the ghost. Well, our allies will kill the ghost. I don't have to do anything. We'll just also execute the rest of them. Okay. Take everything. Kill the rest of them. Okay. Cool. Unfortunately, that's not the Sunrider. That is an Atlas, though. And I am considering taking the Atlas, just so I have a super freighter, although the problem is that its burn is super bad. I think it's not really worth buying this. I don't think it's necessary. Just rip it apart for salvage. I don't know where this thing is. I think we've already checked most of this area. I don't think we're gonna find it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find it. Let me check something real fast. Hold on. Sunrider, Starsector. Is it multiplayer? I can't remember. I've had multiple people telling me like you should play it. It's a really good game, and I'm like maybe one day. Okay, here we go. So we got the... Okay, so I'm reading this real fast. So this is the first quest, which is help Ava find the ship. But it just will not show up at all. There's no way to sensor scan the whole planet, I think, so I'm not gonna even bother doing that. We're just gonna get out of here. Wait, hold on. What is this? That's the last pirate that we didn't kill, right? Okay. That's, I think that's another pirate fleet. Salvage? Okay, gotcha. It's a single-player horror game. Okay, well, that's probably why I don't play it. I'm not generally fond of horror games. It's just kind of not my thing. I know Ray tries to get me to play them, and I'm just like, I don't really want to, though. I don't like horror. I like more relaxed, city builder, casual, you know, tycoon, business-oriented titles. Like, that's my genre. That's my vibe. Okay, you know what? I'm spending too much supply. I'm not gonna look for this anymore. It's not worth it. I can't find it. And I'm going crazy trying to locate it. Yeah, alright, that's fine. I give up. The Sunrider is lost to time forever. Because I can't find this thing. I didn't see it. I have been... you just watched me spend like 30 minutes trying to find the ship. Unless you can tell me a command code for me to find it, I'm... I just spent so long trying to find the ship, and I didn't find it. Unless it's like somehow spawning on the outer edge of the map. I don't have that. I don't have infinite supply. I can't keep, you know, wandering around trying to find it. Maybe I missed it. I didn't know. That's why I was trying to do this. Like, I can try to move around, but it's gonna be hard. Like, there's no POI that I can use as kind of like a reference point, and that's kind of the biggest issue. Does it spawn? Do you have it set to spawn randomly? Like out in space? Because space is very big, and that's kind of the issue. It is completely random. Okay, that's... Okay. Did not try the neutrino detector. I was using the active sensor burst. Let's see. Well, we know that's the star over there, so let's just saunter over there real quick. Alright, let's try this. I will try this. Okay. It's mostly pointing towards the star, which is the main thing. I'm not terribly surprised by that bit of information. And I think it's just gonna find me. Yeah, there's more ships here. That's fine. I think it's pointing towards the planets. Yeah, because it's pointing towards the sensor array and then Loka here. I'm pretty sure. So we'll go here. Yeah, it's just spotting that. And I'm pretty sure this is just gonna spot this. Okay. Pretty sure those other 2 points are gonna be Noka and Manticore. I think part of the problem is the neutrino detector is mostly poking at the, you know, the big star. I have 12 neutrinos left. Okay, that's fine. Like, it's mostly like identifying things I already know. So I think I'm not the crazy one. I think this is just weirdly difficult to find, because the neutrino scanner is not helping. Because it's only spotting things I already know where things are. Yeah. Obviously there's a giant star there, and there's another planet here obviously too. Okay, fine. I'll sit right here. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Is this here? Is it here now? Jesus fucking Christ, that was some of the most painful searching I've ever had to do. Alright, let's go rip this apart. I already remember this quest line. I'm not reading the dialogue again. We read this dialogue before. Let's just rip through this. We'll send it. Okay, like, it was just driving me crazy. Like, I didn't know, like, what I was supposed to do to find this, and that's the part that drove me crazy. Oh shit, we're losing everything, alright. Right, these things are really strong. Oh my goodness, that's right, I forgot these things are very, very powerful. Okay. Really, I am still not dead. Okay, okay, I'm not allowed to send anything in for some reason. Okay, we don't have anything else available to send in. Like, this is everything we have. Give me this one. I seldom use the neutrino reveal. That's why, like, I didn't know that you could do it like that. So yes, no, it is my fault for not knowing how that functioned. But I will say having it spawn randomly is also very annoying. I feel like having it spawn near a POI might make it a little less painful, but again, just my own opinion. Okay. Take the supply, take the fuel. Oh my god, we have enough to survive. Everyone got a bajillion level ups, that's great. They are malfunctioning, missing their blade. Whoa, they're actually stronger than we thought. There's the remains of this ship. Okay. Cost 600 supplies. Recover. Dispatch a small team with her to recover it. The Sunrider's now at her disposal. And now we've recruited Ava. Fantastic. Okay, so now she's on our team. Great. I need to immediately put this ship into storage because this thing is going to kill my supply lines. I cannot afford this right now. I have to mothball it immediately, and I'm gonna go deposit this at a nearby at our main system when we get back there. Okay, however, while we're also here, I want to quickly go grab this derelict item. Actually, we lost too much. Okay, we're just gonna suspend all repairs. I can't afford to do repairs. We can't afford it. It's just too much. Our supplies is only just to keep us functioning, and we're just not gonna repair, and we're just gonna hope we can survive. Thankfully, getting the derelict thing should not be too difficult. There's no slipstreams I can abuse. Okay, well, at least I know how neutrino detectors work a little more. I know you could do that before, but I didn't realize you have to wait for it to just blink. That's new to me. I did not know that was a function. Okay. See, a lot of times when I don't know, and I get frustrated because I didn't know certain mechanics of the game. Once I know the mechanic, then it's a lot easier. Okay. Now that we're here. Alright, welcome to Delta Ming Daddy. And then we have to go find... This is the Alpha Marathon system. Here we go. Derelict ship located some distance away from the center. Okay, so it's a derelict ship I have to hunt down. So it's the same thing. Do I just turn on this? Okay, so it's somewhere down here, I think. I don't know what the Neutrino Scanner Mark II is, but I might want to look into that at some point if it's another nice mod. I might need to start buying like lots of neutrinos just to keep with me, it sounds like. I would like to have a lot more if I can just, if this is how this functions. Yeah, the blinking is interesting. I've never seen that. So I can go down here. Oh, they weren't kidding when they said it was far. Oh, Jesus, really far. I mean, to be fair, I think at some point the cost just stops mattering and you can just keep affording. Oh, jeez. Whoa, I'm really far. Is this correct? This can't be right. Am I crazy? I'm like completely off the map. Am I being debated? Am I being debated? I don't know. I'm looking for the derelict artifact recovery. Hello, BH Aria. Is there a mod? I don't have a mod list. I think I might have posted on Discord at some point. I don't remember. Did I post it on Discord? Let me take a look. Did not post it on Discord. Yeah, isn't this some distance away, or is this too much distance away? Is this too much distance? I feel like I got debated. We're gonna reload real quick. I'm like, this is okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. We reloaded like right before the fight, so hold on. Now that I know how to do this stupid thing, we're just gonna turn on. Okay, so I know exactly where it is now, so I can just skedaddle over there real fast. We'll just do this real fast, get rid of it, and then we'll be okay. I am literally getting bamboozled. it somewhere over here. Then I should be able to just spam sensor burst until I find it, I think. Okay, this is okay. It's gonna keep following the lines and we'll be fine. It's not ideal, I know, but it works. Okay. There it is. Okay, there's a big old fleet. That's fine. Hello, goodbye. Alright. Do this again. Battle stations. Fight. It's full send. Commit. Alright. Full assault. Commit. We just gotta fight these two things and we'll be okay. Speed 4. Shields on. And then pray. I think we win strictly because we have a lot more ships than they do that are way stronger. It still ripped through about 3 of my ships. We already knew this. Recover everything. Recover. Pick through the wreckage. Take all. Pass. Continue. Recovery. Fast dialogue. 600 supplies. Ava's here. Great. Okay. Immediately mothball this because I can't afford the sheer cost of this thing, even though it's awesome. However, I will let Ava sit in the cockpit, even though she's not able to use it right now. That's fine. Let me save the game. Okay. Now that we can actually proceed playing the game. Let's get out of here. Alright. Speed up. Let's go. I know how it works now. I'm so sorry that it was, I'm sure it must have been very frustrating to watch me play. Is this like... Am I just like a testing dummy for the average, like, modder? And, like, if I can't solve it, then it's like, okay, maybe they need to dumb it down. Is that how this works? I hope not. I like to think I'm better than the average player, but maybe I'm not. Also, hello there, Steve. How are you? Agonizing? Fair enough. Alright, let's go get this derelict artifact before I forget. It's not too far. Okay. Let's go here real fast. Get me out of this. No, it's too far. Oh gosh, I might have gotten a little too far. We're gonna try to not to use our supply. I can spend fuel, but I don't want to spend supply. Okay. Just move up a little bit. All right. We're gonna save the game before I go in here, so that I can just figure this out. Okay. It says some distance away from the center of the system, which means first I'm gonna check out the POIs. Or the stable locations, which is not a thing. Okay. Nothing here. We'll hit the... We'll smack that neutrino. Okay, I see some blinking down here, so we'll try down here. Now it says some distance away, which means I have to not be too far, right? It's gotta be somewhere... Okay, there we go. Okay, there's our objective. Oops. Yeah, honestly, yeah, the streamer brain, like, having to split attention between game and other thing is very... it's very easy to, like, get distracted. Okay, we got the thingy. I think that's all I needed, right? Okay, then we gotta go back to Galatia. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Actually, while we're here, how much planets are there? There's, 1? 2, okay. Let's quickly just survey these. Who's this? It's a pirate fleet? Hello. Oh, get back here. Stop moving. I'm just gonna kill them real fast. This should not be a difficult fight. I think for this one, I'm just gonna send in... I don't want to send in the big one. We'll send in our 2 battleships and... the smaller ships, and that should be fine. This is not that big of a fight. And we'll just, I don't know, full assault this. Full send it. Let's go. Rip things apart. I do need to get a... Did I put those the mod list on Discord? I can't... Or on YouTube? I don't think I did either, right? Probably not. Knowing me, I probably forgot. Okay, let's go fight these goobers off. Oh, they got the siege works uplink. Alright. Good for them. Which one of these is gonna be the one that has the soul of the ghost? The ghost happens every single fight. Like, it's never not happened. So I'm not... I don't believe that it's a percentage chance. I believe it's literally every single fight I'm in. There will always be the ghost. The sins of my past are coming to catch up with me. Maybe we need to go knock the ghost out permanently. Yeah, that might need to be our next major goal. Ricky's getting really smacked down. I can't remember who's on that ship. Let's go pivot this direction. And we're just gonna see if we can fling Lion's Roar that way. There we go. Mmm, delicious. We did get the Kakapo over there. That, I think, is Havel's ship, and Havel's probably gonna get smacked around in a second. Got assist here. It is a very fun missile. It's from the UAF. Oh, I got thrown off my shields. I overheated. And it recharges. I think you can fire like every 30 seconds. Recharges over time. Big AoE, but you can't detonate it when you want it to, so you really have to kind of aim and predict where the enemy's going to go. Now, the explosion range is quite large, and it's more interesting because it, like, oh, does that, right? Flings things around. Oh, hello, that's a needler. Away from you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, we pivot here, you here, and let's get this over here. Okay. Taking some damage, not too much. Let's do another one. Because I think we've flown all of our missiles already. Maybe I do need the Oppenheimer's dream. Oh, this thing is so annoying. Oh, it's the siege works, that's why. It's not even, okay. Why don't you pivot back here? Let's just have everyone try to hard focus the ghost. Yeah, let's just hard focus the ghost. Oh my god, the thing's range is insane! Alright. There we go. Look, another bad boy. Come on. Ooh, nice. Right in the butt. Doesn't do a lot of flux damage, or shield damage, but I don't think it needed to, and missiles are also like on cooldown. We have a lot of CQC weapons on this thing. I need to re-kit this thing for more long range. I think I'm gonna make this like a long range ship. Right now it's kind of kitted for like some CQC shenanigans, which doesn't really help. I'll just let this do its thing. Playing another one of these. That's a little bit friendly fire. It's okay. Hello there, Shiro. How are you, comrade? Welcome to weird space game shenanigans. Come on, everyone's pushing up towards it. Yeah, let's not tie ourselves. Just keep following. Just keep providing support. Yes, we're doing a haunted run. It's quite spooky. I think it's like so much shield. Ghosts are very busted and very annoying. All of our main ships are coming up. Okay, can you not fight there? I need you up here. Well, I thought that the ghost is only supposed to be every now and again, but it's like every single fight that the ghost is showing up. So that's why I'm like a little concerned. Okay, we win. Okay. We'll do the last one while we're at it. Okay. Cover the recce. I could get the Falcon. I don't think I care enough. What did I get? I think I got something. Okay, I wanted to survey the planets, which I think I have just enough time to do so. Rich ore is fine, leave, and then we gotta get the next one over here while I still have a little bit of supply. Okay, that's it. Okay, and then immediately we're gonna switch our fleet to suspend all repairs and just try to survive long enough. Yes, Ray, hello. Did you send me something again too? Where did you get that emote from? Ray. Light smug. I mean, you should have seen it because it always grabs the biggest enemy ship. And I've seen it where it just grabs like we were doing the UAF quest line and it just grabs like the like the biggest UAF ship. Like, not like, I think we fought like a ghosted Rillaroo or something, and I'm like, this is dumb. I don't have a way to fight a ghosted Rillaroo. The heart emote. Alright, I think we can go to... What's our opinion on the hegemony? Are we allowed to talk to them? I need to get back to our own systems. Okay, the hegemony is okay with us. Fantastic. So I'm gonna see if I can make it all the way to Corsica, and we can maybe trade at Corsica. That's probably the only thing we can do right now. Just gonna saunter over there real quick. It'd be nice to survey, but it's not really worth it, so we're just gonna come on here and ride the wave. Okay, that got us a good distance there. 7 days. Oh wait, no, we can take the wave again. Take the wave, baby. Look at that. Surfing in space. It's so good. Then we have to find a way to cross over the highway. It's fine, we're gonna do that. We'll just immediately pop out here. And then try not to get smacked by the storm again. Look at that nebula. Okay, we have to stay away from that thing. Come on, just gotta navigate just a little more. And then we'll be okay. Oh, what a disaster that was. Okay, welcome to Sciondia. Thank God there's a base right here. Okay, Ava would like to look at the nightmare and break it down. We'll worry about that later, Ava. Let's go focus on making our ship not explode into a million tiny pieces. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. And then we have to immediately get out. Oh, let's go to the other planet too. Spy all the stuff there. Wow. Has the hegemony planets always looked like this? Have they always been like gassy? I guess is the best way to describe the aesthetic that I'm looking at. Also, what is Sunrider's speed? 10? Oh, it's from Valentine's 2024. Got it. I do need to upgrade some of these. It's fine. We'll worry about that later. Okay, next is... I don't know what red water is, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, so next is... I would like to go to Galatia and talk to Graha Tia over here and give him the weird relic that he demanded. Also do this personal bounty. If I'm willing to kill this guy, I'd get 200,000. Ah, the UAF is under attack. My system is under attack. Okay. Assembling a Kasambi, that's fine. You're not the only person who says that. Ray loves Grahatja. He's a fun character. As Ray calls him, he's very dog-coded, I guess. So, you know, oh wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, it's just like a random... It's just a warning beacon? Struck by exotic energy weapons from all angles, as if it was all at once. I don't really want to recover it, but maybe we should. Oh, hello, that's the thing. What is that? Unidentified vessel, hostile. Wait, what? Oh, the Alpha site. Have I done this? I don't think I've done this before. Anyways, let's go fight this off. What is this thing? The Capital class construct appears to be a phase ship due to presenting features common to the type, though its design is otherwise exotic. There also appear to be small, bright EM sources, only partially overlapping with the visual spectrum. Your sensor officer reports. They periodically appear and dissipate in a volume encompassing the mysterious ship. Your bridge crew murmurs speculation between their stations. A new form of shielding? Microsat thruster bursters? Your sensor officer shakes their head. You order a high-resolution scan and data is placed into secure storage. Your attention strays as the impression of something not unlike distant music insinuates itself into your consciousness. As if a chorus was singing at some great distance, their voice is brought to you by a chance gust of wind. When you attempt to focus on the music, the impression slips away. You become suddenly aware that your bridge crew is staring expectantly, awaiting your next command. Let's try to open a comm link. The connection request hangs for some time. Then a wave of hollow noise flickers through the main display before generating a series of error codes. Your comms officer works their console in consternation. The soft sounds of the error notifications align just so, almost forming a melody you must have heard somewhere once, or perhaps not. You return to your attention to man, no time for daydream. Do we just attack this? What if I just disengage? No, it wants us to fight. Oh, okay, it harassed us. Okay, that's annoying. Well, let's resume all repairs. Can I approach this? Yeah, this is Hoi 4, didn't you know that? It's very weird. Okay, welcome to this thing. A disposable navigation satellite set to a decaying orbit identifies the radiation-ravaged rock below as Alpha Site. A scan of the surface reveals an expansive research facility spilling out of a mid-sized crater. The shield array apparently failed spectacularly some time ago, leaving the ruins awash in heavy radiation. Any material salvage would be unprofitable. However, you might be able to send a salvage team down for a short period to see if any intel can be found. Sure. You send a team down there. They land near the entrance and report ingress to the facility without difficulty. You watch as a hard-suited salver brushes past the clouded over sensor unit of a defense turret, which collapses into itself at a mere touch. Anything exposed to the merciless sky is slowly crumbling on the chemical level. They breach. It's unpressurized. Delicate computer systems are fried beyond repair. No data is recoverable, but no chance of an easy find. The team spreads out for the remaining rad-safe duration to document the facility and see if there's anything that can be inferred. They did manage to find a journal of a deceased occupant. It's got the Tritachyon logo on it. And you scan the text without opening the book. Oh boy. We get some deep lore about this thing. I'm interested now. What is this thing? Scrolling the visual pages, you find the journal appears to hold the private thoughts of the chief technology officer of this facility. It begins with vague complaints of being ordered to disregard safety protocols during tests, and frustration with demands made by Khalees Astria. From what you understand, this is an effort to establish a hard copy trail in case of the blame shifting and record altering, which is common practice for high-ranking Tritachyon executives involved in failed projects. Concerns about going outside feature prominently in the entries, understandable given the surface conditions, but the increasingly intense obsessiveness of the writing seems to reflect a growing phobia on the part of the author. The remainder of the journal is hard to read. Most of the pages are torn or defaced, leaving a patchy, noisy scan in your display. Little of what's readable is coherent. At the very end, there's one line written in a clear, strong hand. They sing to me. Everything will be all right. Okay, that's ominous. Okay, they're still here. Do we just fight this? Pretty sure we can just fight this. Oh shoot, all my ships are still recovering. Well, I guess we'll just have to roll with it. This can't be that bad, right? Oh god, what is this thing? Oh, it just... okay. Oh, and it phases too. Okay, got it. Interesting. Yes, it sure can use its weapon while it's phased. That's very balanced. We are damaging it, which is good. I don't really have a lot of options against this thing. I guess we just have to rely on, like, our fleet to do stuff. Oh, look at that damage. I can fling another missile at... Oh, it keeps phasing out. What a coward. What a coward of a ship. It knows not how to fight with honor. It relies on subterfuge. Face us. Face us, slick. Well, I guess it also doesn't have any shields. I do like how its shields are like flickering in and out because it's near max flux already. Yeah, this isn't that bad. Especially when I have like my entire fleet bearing down on it. It's actually not that difficult. that this has got a ton of armor, is my assumption. The yellow, I think, is armor, right? Yeah, so we're struggling to even, like, do much against this thing. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's dying now. We've reached the hull. The TTS Xenorifica Ziggurat class. Okay, can I keep it? No, I'm not allowed to keep it. All right, well, let's also get song list back. Dang. Final terrific explosion blanks the external visual pickups. A few seconds later, backups are extruded through the hull. Your sensor officer reports in a hushed voice that no escape pods were detected when leaving the ship at any point. Look at all that experience. Explore. Oh, we can still explore it. Okay. Your salvage team docks dock shuttles at various entry points along the vessel's massive hull. After a few tense minutes, reports start to come in. The vessel is heavily damaged, and though of exotic design, it is theoretically recoverable. Your ops chief reports that for all the fancy hull features, it is clear that the ship will require a crew to operate. But there are no traces of a crew, not even a single body caught in the battle damage. And the escape pods are all in their berths. The operation proceeds with telemetry feeds, salvers reports, and authorization orders flowing around you, through the bridge of your flagship. You catch yourself listening for that unheard music in a quiet moment, and shake your head just as a comms request from your technology officer appears, bringing you back from your reverie. You accept as a matter of course. That is how I pronounce this, right? Please tell me I'm saying this correctly. Captain, if I understand half of these systems, this ship is truly one of a kind. Your technology officer speaks with genuine excitement. I found a device that appears to generate and control, I'm not sure that either is the right word really, these swarming motes, the EM anomalies. The device appears to have two stages. Okay, so, oh wait, okay, got it. I think I know where this is going. First, as I described in what appears to be a later addition, which is unfortunately damaged beyond repair. Judging by the complexity of the components and the bizarre discharge pattern, this is the work of a team of specialists doing bleeding-edge work. It's amazing. Except rumors, you know, people talk. Anyways, yes, I would love to recover this. That's mine now. Thank you for the ziggurat. Alright, I'm gonna immediately mothball this and I will worry about this thing later. Alright. Let's recover this, right? Okay, so I actually can't survey this. Got it. There's also a derelict ship here. Can I do anything about this? Can I just grab this? Anything different about this one? Not really. I don't really want... Okay, I guess we'll just leave it. I don't think I've done the gate quest now. Let's get out of here. Alright, that was interesting. Oh, achievement milestone. Babylonian. Open the character to review effects. Okay. Lunalib has given me a new achievement bonus. You no longer suffer reduced speed from instability while phased on your piloted ship. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Thanks, Lunalib. Alright. My next immediate goal is I need to get to Galatia. There must have been a big fight here that I'm just seeing the remnants of. Let's get to Galatia real fast. Have to navigate past the storms. You would think that if they're in this near center of the sector that they would find a way to get rid of all these storms, I guess, but maybe it's too much effort for them. I think it's Pontus, right? That's probably close enough. Alright, the Pontus. There's Galatia. Fantastic. Alright. Graha, here's your thing. I guess we could do another one. Deliver scientists 26 light years away. Send a bunch of Marines. Send a salvage crew and a bunch of fuel. I don't like any of these quests. I guess the transporting scientist is probably like the most basic. Same with this one. There's no timer for these anyways, so you just kind of do them whenever you feel like it. Alright, let's go. I think the Persane League is okay with us. Just quickly buy some supplies, and then I gotta actually use the restroom very soon. Oh, okay, they don't like me. Okay, let's turn off our transponder. I'm gonna talk my way out of this because I don't want to turn on my transponder. I need them to go away so I can go trade. All right. They have almost no supply. Oh wait, I'm in the, yeah, that's tragic. A mining union cannon. I don't think I care for any of these. Amazing. They have like nothing that's worth it. All right, well, I don't feel like only the other side was gonna transverse jump. I'm lazy. All right, let's go to our system of Tarot, because I believe we have some uninvited guests approaching, and I need to eliminate their existence. Right? I think our colonies. Oh, I guess not anymore. You know what I should do? I should start insuring the ships. Wow, these are very expensive insurance rates. I don't feel like insuring any of my ships anymore. Maybe insurance, space insurance is a scam. All right, don't fall for Space Geico or Space Allstate or Space whatever you want to call it. Oh, I have a skill point. Plus 2 to additional amount of officers I'm allowed to have. Minus crew losses, bonus combat readiness, bonus maneuverability. What about here? What do we have? Plus 50% sensor range. Yeah, I'd like more sensor range, please. That sounds fantastic. I'm just gonna navigate past this. And I got tagged with a storm. Of course I did. Yeah, I don't think I've done the gate quest. I think I remember at one point I wanted to do it, but I never got around to doing it when I was playing on my own off time. And so that's just kind of the tragic story of how it never got completed on my... But I understand that it exists. Alright. Let's go to Crestfall, which is our primary system here. Planet here. And then I will go use the restroom once I do that, because boy, gee, howdy, I need to start figuring out how to sort through my stuff, and I also need as an opportunity to refit our ships. That's the other thing we gotta do. Let's refit. Okay, now that we have a more $1 billion, what do we do? First and foremost, we're going to upgrade the station. I guess we'll do a use and Kampf station. Sure, that sounds kind of fun. Okay, and then we could upgrade the batteries too. We could also upgrade... I don't really want to upgrade the patrol HQ right now. The way station probably would be good to upgrade. Farming would definitely love to install a rice cooker, but unfortunately we don't have a rice cooker available to us. Also, there seems to be a pirate problem. Let's see. Pirate activity. We have to get rid of the pirate base. Also, there's a sleeper cell of Ludix that we have to get rid of as well, because they're causing problems. I need to hire an operative at some point. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna get Core Lane maybe today. We'll see. I think I have enough Marines to do it. Yeah, for now, let's go to... Let's see. I do want to go to New Aurora and see if we can do this Lingering Echoes quest line. I don't know why we weren't able to do it earlier, but maybe I can do it now. I think we have enough supplies to get there without running into too much... Oh, that's why. Here's the pirates. Hello. Hello, pirates. It's time to perish. We're just gonna full send this, and I'm just gonna go back to our... We're gonna go back to our planet to grab supplies. I want to refit this ship as well, and I think refit the rock. I don't know if that rock's actually doing anything useful. I just know it's there. By the way, Infidave, I don't know if I told you this, but I gave you a rock. I swapped out your ship. That thing is your ship now. Look at that thing. It's literally just rock that we put missiles on and thrusters, because this is the future. Oh shoot, what's after me? An Eradicator? That's not too bad. An Eradicator can be survived. As soon as we get close enough, I'm just gonna fling this in here. That should knock out a lot of the small ones. There we go, we killed a kite. Just gonna use that as a disruptor formation. We'll do it again in a second. What do you mean it's a bizarre display? It's just the power, it's just the future. You know, the future is rock. As man came from rock, so too will man return to rock. Yeah, 10,000 years in the future. Don't think about it, just accept it. What do you mean? It's it's for the miners, because the miners, you know, they can't afford fancy hulls. So what do? What else is defensive? A big rock. It makes sense to me. Oh, that's a lot of pirates. I might have actually put up more than I could chew. All right, let's all consolidate back. I just realized how many pirates I'm fighting is way more a lot than I had thought. Okay. Why don't we get near the Constellaria and just defend around that? That's probably the smart idea. No, it's more fun to think about just putting thrusters on a rock. I don't know. Ask Genome about it. He's the one that did it. Bing, bang, bong. Fantastic. All right. I love watching that happen. Just do some flux management. All right. There's another weird ship. We're actually getting rid of a lot of small ones, but we have to just kind of consolidate real quick just so we don't get run over. I just realized there's not a lot of music in these fights. I need to download more mods that add more combat music. I need more pizzazz. Oh, I think I fling this down here. That should knock these guys, unless they phase out. Oh, beautiful. I love to see it. Alright, that ghost is after me. I need to back up. It's like actually ripping through me. I just flicker my shields on and off, but I can't move. I'm like stuck here. Oh boy. I overheated. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Alright, let's pull out. Hopefully we don't die. Good. I think our burnout's almost done. Okay, hard vent, and then I think we should be able to win. Yeah, I think most of them are dead, so now we just have to full assault. We killed most of the tiny ships, so now it's just the ripping and tearing. It's over here. Speed up to speed 4, and I don't know, we're just run around. Alright, chase him down. Chase him down. We get a lot of XP for this too. Okay, I think that's all of them. All right, we got them. You know what? Pursue them. Send in. I want to get rid of them and get our ships. And I don't think I want any of their stuff to cover. Weapons I don't care about. All right, we have solved the pirate problem. Could get a blockhead. Don't think I care. All right, let's just go back. I would like to go back to Crestfall. I need to go use the toilet. I have been holding it for far too long. So, I don't know. Let's repair. You can look at our beautiful fleet. You can gawk at this one. I'll be right back. My name is John Starsector, and I have returned to Starsector all over these Perseans. Also, I forgot to do level ups. All right, let's do these level ups before I get. So, Immortal gets a promotion. You know what? I generally like all. Well, you can't really go wrong with a lot of these, thankfully. So I'm just gonna pick whichever one seems appropriate, I guess. Hello, Xanth. How are you? I don't know if I said that. I guess we'll just give Havel. You know what? Field modulation sounds pretty good. That's all the level ups. Oh no, we got a lot here. Alana levels up 2. So I think she's energy specialized. So why don't we just give her whatever pumps up that damage? Let's do impact mitigation. So more tankiness. Airman Joker gets whatever. Combat endurance is fine. Are you still alive? Let's see. Yes, you are alive. In fact, you're getting a promotion right now. What is your... I think your ship is primarily ballistic weapons? Yeah, okay, so we gotta give you a ballistic upgrade. If I can find one. I guess fire control is probably correct. Ray also gets a promotion too. Now, she is using a big ship. So for her, I think what we'll do is we'll give her point defense. It's probably fine. Also make her skills elite if I wanted to, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. Could also mentor. Call you Skull Admiral Xanth. No, you just got to be called Xanth. You control this beautiful little thing, which has some degraded life support that we will fix eventually at some point. Okay, so the thing I gotta do while I'm here is repair all our ships, and I'm going to temporarily just deposit a few of these because I don't really want to. Okay, so I think I'm gonna deposit the Sunrider because it costs too much, and then I don't know what I want to do with this thing. So this does require a standard pilot. It is unfortunately a capital ship. Delicate machinery, experimental phase course, phase field. It would prefer weapons that I don't have access to. So I think this one also gets kind of shoved into the I'll come back for it later section. So let's throw that in there, and then I'm gonna refit this bad boy, which is my current ship that I'm using. I don't like a lot of these weapons. A lot of these weapons are just not ideal. I can't really afford to upgrade though. If I upgrade the strike, places with more missiles. 12 missiles is not ideal. Okay, what else can I throw on this thing? Oh, this one seems fun. A Porphyrion blaster cannon. Okay, hold on. Why don't we do this? Why don't we trim all these out? Let's just put on the best weapons that I want. Okay, so what's the highest? A Kitsune flak battery would also not be a bad idea either. And then we'll have the Oboe launchers. Trip interdictions are also kind of interesting. These will reload. Microflax. Why don't we swap those out for nice long-range cannons? This T-63 revolver sounds pretty good. And the sides can just be point defense weapons, and that should be okay. And then I'll just throw in, I don't know, what do these normally need? What are the best ones that people use? Hello there, not Yakumo. What do we want to throw on this? Nav relays? Increase the command point recovery. That's actually not a bad idea. Safety overrides. What if we do Edge capacitors retrofit? That's an Auroran technology. Ooh, that's kind of... Place all capacitors Auroran type, Edge type, radically affecting performance as it gets hotter. When above 50% flux, up to 90%, gain 2x effectiveness. Ooh, okay, that's kind of interesting. We'll do auxiliaries, and I think we need augmented drive fields. This thing's already got speed 9, which is fine. Unless I want to install augmented drive fields on every ship, I don't really want to do that. You made grave mistakes in your own Starsector. You didn't realize remnant would be hostile to stations, so you fought at least 4 remnant fleets. You gotta do what you gotta do to keep your colony alive, so I don't blame you for struggling. I understand. Do what you gotta do, right? Okay, this thing is fine. This thing's okay. Xanth, do I want to upgrade your ship? Maybe we swap the... Let's see, this is range what? 7-7. What do we swap out your guns? You have a hypervelocity driver. I only have one Peripheron. I give you just 3 Kitsune flak batteries. That seems really dumb. But anyways, how are you doing? Kusanagi's fine. I think this is Alana's ship. Yeah, that's okay. And this is Ray's ship, which is basically whatever I have available, and mostly putting the points onto the stuff here. I guess I can't really customize these too much. I honestly wanted to customize one ship. Oh, let's refit this one, so this one actually has better weapons. Make it a stealth? Why is it a stealth build? What would you derive from a stealth build? That seems stupid. Whatever. Poke pods, salamander. It's just missiles and fusion nail guns and whatever I can throw in. I don't think this needs an expanded cargo hold. Facility thrusters, armor weapons, reinforced bulkheads is fine. What gives me more armor? Blast doors increase hull integrity by 20%, which on this thing is hilarious, actually, so that's fine. So this thing has 51,000 HP, which is hilarious when you compare that to most of the other ships that have, like, this only has 26,000. Although this one doesn't have any shield. This one has shields, okay. I would not trust any food that you can buy off of Temu. I don't know any reason why you would ever trust Temu food. Please do not buy food off of Temu. I do not want to hear you. I don't want to hear a story of you getting sick from ordering highly suspicious food goods off of them. Sounds like a terrible idea. I just realized what our donut problem was. I did not actually buy donuts. I need to buy donuts. Okay, so what we're gonna do is... I thought I bought donuts. I bought croissants, apparently, which are not donuts. I do want to get rid of Core Lane, but we'll do that later. Let's go around real quick. I keep seeing... You know, it's like, I don't know why, but I've been getting a lot of Temu ads, and it's super annoying. Because they're like, oh, you can buy this really expensive camera on Temu, and it's like super cheap. And I'm like, there is 0 chance you are going to be able to purchase a Fujifilm X-T5 for like $300. I'm like, that is like a $1,500 to $2,000 camera. I should know. I've been looking at camera prices. My personal camera is already like a decade old, but it's still going strong. I should like my little camera. I'm planning on going to a garden or like an arboretum on Saturday, maybe even tomorrow, and just go walk around and take photos of cool things that I see. I'm actually being one of the rare VTubers that's going outside and touching grass. Isn't that insane? I can't believe buying a camera is like the one thing that's actually encouraging me to go outside and walk and engage with nature. How could this be? How could I let myself go like this? Actually going outside? What a strange concept, I swear. Okay, this is I need to buy. Okay, so I bought the wrong one. I bought the croissant and pretzel box. I needed to buy the chocolate donut bundle. That's the problem. Yeah, I bought the wrong one. Do I own this one? I guess I don't own this one yet. Let's just buy this. You're waiting for Temu to sell Chinese MREs. Why would you trust a mysterious Chinese MRE? Don't do that. Have you not learned from Steve MRE? Actually, you know what? If someone gets me a Chinese MRE, I'll eat it on stream. We'll eat it live. I'll do it. It'll probably kill me. But maybe I'll survive. There's a very real chance that I could survive. Alright, compliment her in a metafictional manner. Compliment her capabilities. Say that's not unusual to find a level 8 good-looking officer with 8 elite skills. That's about as good as an integrated alpha core. Don't break the fourth wall here. If someone eavesdrops on us, they'll think we're weirdos. You look around and notice that a random person did hear you because they make a weird face at both of you, mumbling WTF before walking away. Okay. Alright, I do remember doing all that plot line before, so that's okay. Still have the quest line up or available. That's fine. We'll worry about that later. It's okay. I don't plan on dying. It's more like it'd be hilarious to try to eat it, right? Wouldn't it be funny if I tried to eat an MRE on stream that was made by a country that is not well known for their food safety? I think nowadays China's got like some pretty decent food safety, but I do remember a long time ago China was very much well known for not having food safety. Like, remember all those stories of what was it called? Like reusing the oil for food, the sewage oil thing, and then the Chinese milk formula crisis that was going on too. Okay. This Frontier bundle costs too much. It would get me a rice cooker though, which would be pretty nice. I have seen I've seen the cooking rocks thing. My understanding is that exists because they want to be able to taste the food, like, but they don't want to actually like consume calories. And I'm like, okay, I can see the logic. As silly as it is, I can kind of see where they're going with the idea. Oh shoot, I'm not supposed to have the cat here, son. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no cat here. Hi Garm, how are you? There be no cat here. Here we go. They want a pastry that reminds them of home. I have the donuts, but they... Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what they want. I'm going crazy. I don't know how to make her happier. Oh, okay. I guess I'm obligated to put this on now. Fine. As you request. Okay. I don't know how to... Can I get a supply package? I cannot carry all that. Okay, never mind. I don't need that. Do I have to go to the bar here? Okay, so he wants me to ship an AI core I don't really care about. What do you mean default? This is the alternative that you can find on the Dakimakura that you can totally purchase and use for your own comfort. Buy one today. Okay. I should take the shuttle down. This is the Queen's Gambit event again. Okay. Simon Hunt. Who wants a 14 battle group ship with 1 Dema. I don't think I'm really interested in that. So I can't find anything that I'm looking for, which is also kind of annoying. I think we're just gonna go take over the rest of the station, or that system. Oh wait, I forgot we can talk to this lady. Okay, so she is a researcher, right? Okay, so she's a researcher on the UAF R&D. Collect combat data from me specifically. They like my style of command. She's gonna tag along with us. And we're trying to discourage her from doing so because this is clearly a dangerous idea and really bad idea. And she's gonna send us a dossier about her combat qualifications. She looks pretty good combat-wise. She is a rank 7. Okay, sure. All right, come on board, may you. Feel free to visit Nova Drive shipyards and I can provide special services for your ships. That sounds ominous. Despite her bright smile and breezy attitude, you catch a strange look in her eyes. Focus, anticipation, or something more. She could prove to be a valuable asset, or could lead you down a dangerous path. What do you mean? I don't remember them making it canon that I'm a cat maid. Absolutely not. I'm very much a human. I embrace my humanity. That is my speciality. This is a very ominous CG, is all I'm gonna say. Alright, well, I guess we should go to Nova Drive. Which isn't too far, right? Can't believe there's all this doubt on my normalcy. I'm very normal. What does she want? Okay, so 500 pastries. Okay, I guess we're just gonna be like flip-flopping between here and the other system for a bit until I can figure out what I'm supposed to do now. So expect us to just be kind of wandering back and forth for the foreseeable future. It won't be too bad, I think. Like, we know what we're doing. And then towards the end, we'll try to knock out that last system and take it for ourselves. So let's go back to Aoi, which is not too far, thankfully. And we'll just hop in, I don't know. I guess this is fine. Actually, it's unironically easier to travel over here. Actually, can I just jump in here? Can I just jump in? That's fine. Okay, let's go to New Aurora real quick. What did they put in the suites that have so much unstable women? Cocaine. They put so much cocaine in these things, okay? In the end, it's just always drugs. Cocaine and sugar. Maybe some pumpkin spice. You can feel the downfall of manga decks. Yeah, it's time for me to switch all my stuff over. It's annoying because on my manga reading app, whenever manga deck gets rid of a series, it like completely resets my reading progress on that series. It is the most frustrating thing ever. So yeah, I'm just moving away from it. It's just not worth it anymore. It's time to move on to better programs or websites, I guess, that I have to find now. Next translated is shoujo. Where's my... Well, okay, never mind. I don't really want to talk about what I read, so... Okay, so just, you know what, we're just gonna buy all these different things. I'm just gonna have a stockpile of these in my inventory so I can give them to the crazy lady. I can't carry all this. I would need a freighter. Is there a freighter available for me to purchase? Please tell me there's a freighter. Okay, none of these are freighters. This one's a frigate. That's not a freighter. There's just a raisin sitting there. I could just buy a raisin. Why? Why is that just there? It's actually perfect. It's actually perfect condition. There's like no demons on this. Do I need another capital? The supply cost on this thing is actually insane. I don't think it's worth buying. Okay, what is this? The Long Quiet, a Mulligan Phase Destroyer hull. It's a PH Destroyer, Philippine Destroyer? What is this from? Hazard Mining. Okay, oh, PH is probably Pirate Hull. Or Phase... something. I'm like, what does it mean, Philippine Destroyer? Okay, so I actually can't... I need a freighter so bad. Okay, we're going to Nova Aurora anyways. We'll go that way. But yeah, I don't know. It's been some time since I like properly kept up with my manga because I think manga decks stopped updating like all the stuff that I was reading, so I got to transfer everything and figure out where I last left off. I liked reading garbage isekai, honestly. Like, it's a dumb genre, but it's a fun genre, and I enjoy it. Oh my goodness, here we go. Okay, so there's another freighter. Do I already have one of these? I already have one. Oh wait, can't I add expanded cargo holds? Here we go. So this goes from 1300 to 1690, which is crazy. Okay, so we can at least add that. If I story point it, doubles the increase. Also increases plague maintenance cost by 50%, which is actually not too bad. I think that's okay. And then I just need to find a way to make this like cost less to maintain. So I think we'll do efficiency overhaul, because again, it's just a hauler. I don't need it to do anything else. So that's fine. Okay, so then I'm gonna go buy the other one, which I don't want to do, but I kind of would like to have another spare freighter. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing on this one too. Garbage Isekai is mostly paywalled as well now. It's apparently Crying Elite. What? Why? Actually 1984. Alright, well, I guess it's all over then for manga decks. Why even bother? Why bother with a website that will go against those who made it what it once was? It's the same thing that happened to Crunchyroll. And I guess the the red F site that I'm not going to talk about as well. Times have changed. It's all about being commercialized now for money and profit. Need efficiency overhaul, right? That's the other one I'm missing. It's for the EU. What does the EU have to do with making the crying emojis emoji banned? I mean, how is that related? I can't believe this. I can't believe the EU ruined everything. Emojis are banned? Wait, what? Just in general? Okay, so it's not just that specific emoji. It's all emojis are banned. Because the EU, for some reason, is like a hyper-controlling nanny state that demands that all... Okay, well, I'm not gonna get into that. I am not gonna get into that topic, because that is a very dangerous topic to get into. Who knows, maybe I'll be banned from the EU. Maybe the EU will not allow me in anymore. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna buy the rest of their chocos, their donuts, and these croissants. Okay, so now I am basically at capacity. And that was also very, very expensive and unnecessary. Let's sell this back. That's fine. Let's go to the other station. Actually, wait. What is my standing in the UAF now? I am curious. Oh wait, we gotta go back to Nova Drive. We gotta talk to Mayu. And if I say now, exactly. I mean, that's just how it is now, because they were the first to do it, and now they've figured out they can commercialize, and now they're a company that makes lots and lots of money. Okay, hello to Mayu. Okay, welcome to Nova Drive Yards. Our orbital works are ready for your starship needs. Okay, gain access chat. What is your greatest creation? The Ularaya class prototype cruiser. Okay, so what can I do? I can remove S mods and D mods. Okay, so you either need an exclusive access green or red orange to get rid of the D mods. You can also spend confectionery coins based on the size of the ship. Okay. You have been authorized to avail the service of Auroran Automata ships. Okay. Oh, you can convert a ship. Oh, I can convert it to being a crewed ship instead of being an AI. That's interesting, actually. That's a very interesting effect. You know what my Netflix? You know what my subscription to anime is? Let me tell you. It's called anime piracy. I have an at-home Plex server that my friends access, and I have basically any form of media that they could possibly want on there. And I even have like a setup so that they can request through a Discord bot if they want to watch something specific, because like I'm gonna pay for more media. I think the only media subscription service I pay for, unironically, is a subscription to my local movie theater, so that I can watch movies in the theater, because I actually do enjoy the movie-going experience inside of a theater. Like, you can watch a movie at home with your headphones or your dinky laptop speakers or any of that, but there is something very magical about watching in a giant theater, which is unfortunately why I'm planning on watching The Amazing Digital Circus in theaters, and that's gonna be definitely an experience that will definitely happen, and hopefully will not be a bad one. Please. Okay, here's your snack package. Okay, there we go. So let's compliment her again. Okay, so now she still wants more. I think I ran out of the pastries that she wants. Okay. Okay, none of these guys are really useful for me for my questing, so I still need to find a way to make her like us more. We're favorable, but it's not enough. Yeah, dating sim in every game is just like, how many goods can I throw at her until she likes me, right? That's just how it works. Because I'm trying to get one of these people to let me build the stupid confectionery thing. I really want to build a confectionery thingy on my planet. Just say you work at a theater and you can't bring yourself to get to one again, especially after seeing how employees are treated by the public. You mean how the average moviegoer makes a gigantic mess everywhere and is basically a gigantic slob? and makes it so much harder for the people to actually do their jobs. I mean, that type of thing. I've seen how, like, the thing too, I think after COVID, people stop being able to function properly in society. Because I have been to so many movies where, for whatever reason, people just start using their phones in the middle of the movie, and it's ridiculous. And it's like, I remember I was watching a film, I think I talked about this the other day. I was watching Project Hail Mary, and for whatever reason, the person next to me just started talking a lot to his like a person like talking to their mom the whole time. And I think, I'm not gonna make I don't want to make assumptions, but I think the guy might have been special, and I think that's probably why he was talking a lot. But I was also like, man, I just want to listen to the movie, fam. Please let me just listen to the film. And so I was going slowly insane. I was like trying to, you know, just try not to say anything. And eventually it started to stop a little bit, but man, I was going crazy. Like, please let me just watch the movie. Have I been to this? Wait, what is this? This nebula? Have I been here? I don't think I've been here yet. Wait, I'm gonna go to this nebula. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, okay, hold on, let me check. Oh, hold on. Whoa, let me check something real quick too. Give me 1 second. Okay. Just gonna do this real fast. I might start doing this too. Just keep that. That's fine. Okay. All right, let's check this. I'm kind of curious what's in Ruswijik, an unsurveyed gas giant. Well, it's time to be surveyed, and it's me who's doing the surveying. Okay. I'm not gonna say no to free stuff. An abandoned research station that I'm gonna salvage. Am I okay to salvage this, or is there going to be a bunch of very angry UAF soldiers coming in here and attacking me? That's the question that I should be asking. But boy, look at all these blueprints and mod specs. Ooh, and a research data bank that I did need. Well, hopefully nothing comes out and attacks me. There's a lot of ruins here. I might need to come back here. There's a lot. An abandoned mining station. Salvage it. Okay, maybe I don't need all the garbage here. What was that? That's a bunch of ore and transphotonics that we don't need. We definitely don't need the organics. Maybe we'll need to come back. Ooh, even more. I don't think I need the metal. Let's drop that. There's actually a lot of salvage here. What happened? Look at all this. Look at all this nasty bits. All right. We'll come back in a second. I really hope I'm not going to get in trouble for being here. I don't know if the UAF is like, oh, you dare encroach upon our sacred grounds? Could just be a completely random system that got slammed out here. Right, Taroa. So I still don't want to... I don't want to take over that other planet yet because I don't have enough money. So I just want to make sure we're ready when we have enough money. Actually, how many systems am I allowed to have? My character is level 14. I figure out how to check my UAF thingy. How do I check my UAF? Oh, here we go. Okay, so I can't even have 3 until I am a Grand Moff, which requires 1700, which requires 2200 points. So that's kind of annoying. I'd like to get more, but I can't. Maybe we just have to go just do more fighting quests and try to get our commission higher. That's probably the only thing we can do. Let's take a look. Is there any... You know, let's just go talk to someone. Maybe we can find some quests and go smack a few things. Yeah. Or we can take in the name of the UAF or something at some point. Let's just quickly go to Crestfall and just see how it's going there. Okay, just gonna go here real quick. And then let's take a quick peek what's going on. Let's also just make sure we're good to go. Okay, so so what I want to do is I want to drop off all my stuff. What is this thing? Am I about to be concerned? Does UAF fit in stars? This is an actual video? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna watch this at some point. That sounds kind of amusing. Okay, so first and foremost, why don't we store... No. Okay, grab my supplies. Let's store the foods. Store this. Store this. Store all of the weapons. Now there's so many rows of weapons here. Okay, and then go to the research facility and drop off all this research. And then I need to turn on all of these. I'm not even gonna read them. I just know that they exist. If we can build them, we can build them, and then we can sell these later. Yeah, I don't know how you can do realistic workers resource Soviet Republic. Ask Garm. Garm's done it a bunch of times. I'm sure Garm could explain it to you, but I have no idea. I am the wrong person to ask about that type of thing. I'm running out of fuel too. Let's go find a quest. I'm gonna turn in these AI cores. Do I have any AI cores? I actually don't have any AI cores. That's interesting. Yeah, we can't promote yet. Okay. Kim Atos would like sell us a bunch of choco lava cakes. Sure, that's cheap. Okay, so I think what we gotta do is we need to talk to... Okay, I know where we gotta go back to the UAF area space. They keep delivering workers on buildings with no materials. Oh, okay, gotcha. It sounds like it's just pain and suffering. Yeah, Workers and Resource Soviet Republic is a very hard game. Are you playing with all the mechanics turned on too? If you are, I pray for your soul. I don't know how you're gonna be able to pull that off. Okay, so we can also go over here and explore some of these planets real quick for easy. Yeah, you know, why don't we go explore some of these real fast? This is a very quick jaunt over there. Yeah, might as well just see what they got in these planets. Maybe we find some cool loot, and then maybe we'll do some more quests. No fuel? You're not that, just... Okay, got it. I mean, but you could be. You could try to create the ultimate Soviet paradise. Isn't that the whole point of the game? Or are you not dedicated enough to the cause? No, I've always wondered, like, how, I've never actually done communist playthroughs in Victoria 3. Now I kind of want to see how that pans out. Not really the type of thing I would normally do, though, so that's kind of like the main concern. Oh, hello, that's a random fleet. There's a bunch of random stuff in here. Hello. The Ludic Path, hello. I'm not paying no tithe. All right, perish. All right, we must exterminate every Ludic cell we can find. I don't like their existence. They bother me. Their existence is a travesty upon this sector. Okay, let's see how our new weapons work. So I added new missiles, I think. And obviously I have my main ones too, which is also fun. And we have Kitsune Flak in the front, triple shot, explosives. We have these, and then we have our smaller ones. What's the dad game? Let's turn this off. Oh my gosh, there's no ghost actually. Oh my goodness, of course there's a ghost. Alright, fling that in the center. We'll just see what it does. What is the dad game? I don't know what that game is. Yeah, remember, my game choice is very specific. I like playing tycoons and strategy games. Oh, Pragmata. I've seen a lot of people talking really good stuff about it. Apparently, this is clearly Shinzo Abe's plan from the grave to try to entice the Japanese male population in order to have them breed and repopulate Japan. or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It seems fine. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen people play it. Unfortunately, a lot of what I've also seen is people making comments about, you know, the characters. If you know what I mean by that. Oh, we're dead. We're not surviving this. That's fine. I don't need to spawn in. I think the rest of our fleet can just handle this. Let's go let them speed through this. Alright, pursue them. Let these guys rip through it. Get our ship back. Don't really want anything else. Alright, I guess we're just gonna keep killing more Luddites here. Okay, is there any planets? There is no planets here. Interesting. Kind of plays like already in the shooting part. Is it? Okay. Maybe I might want to get it at some point, but I'm kind of in the I don't want to buy a lot of video games mood. I will say I did buy... I bought the new Vampire Survivors game. Vampire Crawler? It's basically like, what if someone made Slay the Spire, but you injected cocaine into it, and like, or heroin. That's basically what it is, because it's like way faster. The new Hollow game, which one? The Dark Souls one or the Animal Crossing one? Because the Dark Souls one was just an asset flip, and I don't really care for Animal Crossing-esque games. It's not really my genre. That's Remnants. Hello. They're just gonna leave me alone, right? Cool. Let's go over here real fast. We'll check that other planet. I think they're just gonna leave me be. Yeah, it's not my genre. I'm not gonna play it. Also, I think they're charging like 20 bucks, right? And then like day one DLC on top of that. Ooh, the ruins gave me a data core that gave me extra topography data. Okay. Ooh, blueprints. I'm not gonna say no to blueprints. Are you gonna buy it? That's the real question. You know what, I wish I would. I'm waiting for more Hollow Cure content. Hollow Cure update would make me happy, but I also understand that I think Caillou probably doesn't want to work on it right now. Okay, so I have to, if I want to fight this, can't colonize due to question not having permit for colonization. There are at least, what is that? One capital. I could probably fight this. Yeah, I don't know. I thought about it, but I'm like, I'm good. All right. We must corrupted defend. All right, they are corrupted. Why is this thing? I guess we're not gonna deploy that one. I don't know why that one's not fully repaired. Don't send that one in. Let's just send this in. Full send. Go. Well, you could just play Animal Crossing, which is a very popular game. I'm not sure how much you care about it, but it is interesting. Animal Crossing is like, you check on it every day and just, you know, engage with the different events. You have to accept that the game is not going to have an end goal. It's very much a you make of it whatever you want to make of it game. That's some pretty nasty weaponry. Already lost 2 ships and I haven't knocked out a single one yet. Starting to oh, right, there's the capital. Okay, so it will always go for the big one. Oh my gosh, what's going on? I think what blew out? Our engines? We overloaded too. Shoot. Gotta pull back. I think the, oh, we lost the Rillaroo? Oh my gosh, wait, really? I'm just losing everything. Wait, the remnants are crazy. I don't like this ghost. How do I stop this ghost from existing? I would like to not deal with this anymore. How do I be free from my sins? I'd like to be free from my sins. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, I already lost the Rillaroo, right? I think Hojinri's still hanging around, but I think the Nano's still hanging around. I can't control that. I think I'll take the Kusanagi. Oh my gosh, these things are actually scared. I'm losing this fight. I'm actually losing this, which is insane. This thing is actually a death machine. I have not heard its hull once. Oh my god. Okay. Let's all consolidate on the Constellaria. And we'll just try to get away from this thing. Try to just give ourselves some distance. Oh my gosh, and then we're gonna try to get out of here. See if we can reposition ourselves. Let's just move into position away from that, and then we can try to strike from the rear. We lost so much ships already. Now, if we're in a more condensed area like this, maybe it's a little easier to fight off. But oh my gosh, it's already like full throttle. All right, they are going cowabunga on us. Even overheated it. Oh my god. We are overheating it too. Oh my god. Oh my goodness! It just deletes our shields. This is such a stupid enemy. I hate this ghost so much. What do you mean it just gets an instant pop your shield button? How is that fair? Okay, I can't hit this thing. Yeah, that's seems a little unfair. But I can't really get any damage in there. And it's just like smacking our primary ship. Yeah, my weapon isn't even rotating. All my missiles are being flung at it. Not really getting any damage in. Look at that, our capital's already like under fire. So we'll send everything on this thing. I'm just gonna try to hold this off as best we can. I don't understand like how you're supposed to fight this like easily. I get it's supposed to be like a boss fight, but it seems a little unfair. Anyways, I'm dead. Let's just let the see if our AI can handle this. Nope. I'm gonna reload that. I think Commander made you realize you haven't played anything with a linear story. You know what you should do? Just play. What's another good single player story game? Play Persona. Persona's a good game. I like Persona. I'm just gonna ignore this for now. We'll come back to this later. It's not really worth it. Let's go to the next one. What is my research at, by the way? I need to see what I'm researching. Okay. We are supposedly researching nanometal synthesis. Oh, wait, because we don't have the research lab. We need to actually build the research thing. We need a head of R&D as well. Okay, so we've actually not been researching a single stupid thing. Okay, Crestfall, we're gonna throw in a research facility so we can actually get this done. Yep, alright, this is fine. 500,000 is okay. Let's get that built out. Frying rice is strangely therapeutic. I mean, hey, as long as you're enjoying it, right? Oh, there's a lot of nasty here. Survey says widespread ruins. We'll go explore the ruins. There is a Musha sniper class from Arma Armatura. Disables light targets, crippling exposed systems, larger ones, specialized fire routines. So it's a very small ship with 4 DP. You know what? That sounds kind of cute. Let's grab it. I don't know. That seems cute. Salvage the rest of it. Got that mod spec. And then we're gonna start salvaging the rest of this. Okay. The orbital habitat. There's automated defenses. We can rip that apart. Alright, just full send it. Full commit. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna... Oh wait, I wasn't paying attention. Whoopsies. That's fine, I'm just gonna speed this up. I wanna see if our AI can just handle this without me interfacing with this. Because the enemies were fairly small anyways. Also, I'm kind of lazy. Alright, get this back. pick through their wreckage. Fantastic. And now we go through the orbital habitat. Cool. Not much. There is a station, a remnant nexus. Oh, what does this thing do? I don't know. So apparently to research, we need to build the research lab, and I haven't done that yet, so we're gonna do that right now. Also, I'm trying to figure out why this... this one's been suspended the whole time. No wonder it hasn't been able to do anything. That's silly of me. Whoops. A comm link. Okay. Could just choose to not attack this yet until we're repaired. So we might just chill here for a bit. Until we're mostly repaired. Just a couple days. Alright, we're gonna try if we can... We're gonna see if we can attack this. I swear, if the ghost decides it's going to take over the station, I'm gonna lose it. Because that's gonna be incredibly dumb. Please don't actually let that be the thing that happens. Okay, so send everyone in. Alright, full assault. Let's go. I'm not afraid to send my whole fleet at it when I need to. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, so I don't think the ghost ever takes over stations, which is great. Otherwise, that would have been really dumb. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, we are overloaded. Well, there goes the song list. Let's pull back a little bit. Hopefully we're ready. And then we'll just kind of keep a decent distance away from this. I don't know why I'm moving up so fast. The sun just keeps getting smacked around. We can just play this at range, honestly. We have enough damage. Oh my gosh, this thing is actually doing a lot of work. I guess when you don't care about flux because you're just a rock, you can just keep fighting, which is hilarious. Like, look at this thing. It just doesn't care. I guess the weapons can get damaged, but still, it's kind of funny. I'm gonna speed up to 4x. Oh, I got knocked out. That's fine. I could legitimately walk away from this thing, and our entire fleet would just rip this apart. Yep. There's a few more bits. That one's going down too. You can see all the missiles coming at it. There's like a few more nodes. And we did it. I don't know if there's a point to destroying the remnant nexus, but I figured why not. Alright, let's recover everything. And we do get an alpha core. Weapons. Missiles. Cool. I got a milestone. The Ashes of the AI War. Defeat a remnant nexus. Alright, well that's easy enough, considering our fleet size is hilarious. Hard flux level. Flux generated. My weapons per ordnance point spent on weapons. I want to get my own big ship to pilot. Maybe I should buy a Rillaroo, actually. Maybe I should get a Rillaroo. Helmsman base. Okay, what don't we do? I can't remember if I think my max level is 40. Plus one number of max elite skills. Minus combat phase. Bonus max capacity for each of your ships. These are most of our piloted. I guess we take gunnery implants. It's fine. Yeah, I'll make it a super version 2. Why did it feel like this area got more blue? Oh boy, that night your dreams are calm, unnervingly so. Stand there, on ashen grass, looking up at your salvation far above you, reflected in the waters below, bathed in its radiance. Salvation, freedom, an escape. You never thought you'd see it. The fog, the fog. You have to keep running, never slow down. Not now. Sprinting down the bramble-wreathed path, bleeding at its lashes, you see something by the water. A cloaked figure stands tall, looking up at the lone star in the midnight sky. The dogman turns and looks at you as you approach, a single bright eye shining upon his face. He does not speak, only stretch out a hand. You take it, a cold grasp, but sympathetic, understanding, pitying, offering. And then something pulls your legs out from under you. and drags you into the fog. And then you wake up. It was a spooky quest. Okay. Return to the Vlan tone system. The way is open to free ourselves from this nightmare. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so we know there's a way to end this now. How do we end it? We must go to the Vlan tone system. You need a 20. You still need a total of 20 points to escape this. So I have 36, which is fine. Did we just do that? Should we just go ahead and continue this quest line? That's a lot of debris. Just grab it real quick while we're passing by. Just do a drive-by salvage. I got a decent amount of supplies. So I do want to hit these other planets real quick. I want to hit Gap, the Black Pulsar, and I think we'll go back. And then we'll see what we need to do. Probably need to go hunt down a new... oh, that's a Ludite fleet. Yeah, that's right. Run away. You know you can't handle me. I don't think the playthrough's coming to an end, but we might actually see how to complete the Ghost quest line. Which is what I'm trying to do. Hello, Ventus. I'm sorry, what is that? A Duskborn nightmare and it's coming after me? Bye, I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, nope, run. Nope. Nope. I saw that and I immediately knew that was a bad idea. Get back to our planet of Taroa and we can figure out what we need to do. I would like to improve my standing with the faction, though, so I do need to complete some quests. So actually, why don't we go to Aoi, and we'll figure out what we need to do from there. And that's probably the best solution. Let's also take a look at our planet thing. Crestfall is actually making so much money now, and it's quite stable. The pollution's a little rough, but that's fine. One more day and we'll have a research facility, so we can actually start researching thing. Okay, so now research is completed. Now I think we can actually research stuff. I think. Click to manage the research. Okay, yeah, because AOTD. Make sure this works the way I think it does. Feels like an end for sure. Well, it just means we're free from being harassed by a weird spooky ghost, and I can actually do things that I want to do, which is really the main thing that I care about. Because I'm so sick and tired of this ghost, I'm telling you, it's annoying. Go this way. We gotta restock. This fleet consumes 100 units of fuel per day. It's actually I need a tanker. The problem is the company that I would normally buy my tankers from does not like us. The Centurion fuel is incredibly hostile towards us. I prefer if you didn't spoil, but you know, just because I want to experience it. Let's go to Nova Drive. Alright, let's go see what I can do about getting a tanker. And I need like the biggest tanker I can get my hands on. And maybe a second quest. Okay, so let's see. Is there a ship available? There's a small tanker. S-tanker carries... I mean, 900 units of fuel is actually not the worst thing, right? 900 gives me like an extra 6%. Only 6 DP. Very small amount of supply per day. I'd rather just have a bigger one, though. Maybe the Aurorans don't have like a bigger tanker. I definitely can't buy another Zaporia, though buying in a Katsuzuma might not be a bad idea. Maybe just buy the Sekai tanker is fine, yeah. Throw that into the fleet, shove it to the bottom, and then... Wait, what is this one? This is a... What is this thing? It's not a tanker. Okay, so it's the Sekai tanker. We're gonna add in my favorite of... Let's see, so its speed is 9, efficiency overhaul, and whichever one gives me additional fuel. Score package is also kind of interesting. Power hold, heavy armor, high resolution sensor. Could have sworn there was one that gave more fuel capacity. I guess auxiliary fuel tanks. Here we go. Increases it from 1170 to 1521, which is crazy. That's fantastic. Okay. And then, because this is never going to get into fights, I can give it an augmented drive field and not care. Okay, next is... should probably go over the rest of these, make sure that they're all got the same stack. Like this freighter here can absolutely have expanded, let's see, efficiency overhaul, expanded cargo holds, augmented drive field, and just crank all this up here. It's never going to go into a fight. This thing's already maxed out. Perfect. This one probably could use it too. How much fuel is this carrying? Not much. Okay, so expanded fuel or expanded cargo holds. This is a Batavian carrier. Augmented drive field. Efficiency overhaul's fine. Oh, this one too. This is the... I don't know. It's just a big old orange gas tank. Carries 1170. Throw in this, and this. Now it's at 1521. So yeah, now our capacity is way higher. This is a cataphract. Wait, isn't this... Wait a second. This is a mecha. Oh, yeah, I think this is the mecha from Armatura. Pinpoint strike, ship system, cataphract, LSM, damage... Yeah, wait, this is hilarious. Who wants to be a mech pilot? You can make Ava a mech pilot. You know what? Sure, why not? Ava can be a mech pilot temporarily. That's hilarious. But what am I putting on this thing? It's got a built-in targeting laser. So it only can carry, and it's got the pinion lance, so it needs one more weapon. I guess I'd probably just give it a autocannon for now. We could also give it missiles, but this is hilarious. I like this. That's a fun ship. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ask for the supply package. That's a lot of supply. Oh my gosh, I can't afford that. Maybe I just buy it myself. I'm okay just buying it. Yeah. Okay. So I'll buy their stack of fuel, buy their stack of supplies, sell off this, and sell off the domestic goods and sell off the copium. I don't really need the copium. I think we sell the Imperial Weapons Blueprint package too. We don't really need that. Okay. Do we have enough to go all the way to that destination point, which is, in case we're wondering again, is here in Vlanton. Now, I can't actually afford that right now. Our gas tanks are not full enough, so... What if we go to Lumina? I think we'll just... Alright, just get out of here first. We have enough supply. I don't have enough fuel. Our fleet is very slow. We need to start upgrading those. It's only 3 ships. Maybe we just upgrade them with the drive burners. Okay, so I think what we'll do first is we'll make our way to Corsica and we'll trade, and then we'll use that as a platform to get the other stuff. Yeah, Sunrider mech stuff is interesting. I mean, from a purely technical perspective, Nekograd is playable. It just doesn't have a lot. It's just missing a lot of assets and dialogue and custom quests and everything. But from a purely technical standpoint, the Nekograd mod is actually playable. I think the only thing I would want to do first is I would want to make a proper Nekograd flag. And quite frankly, I do not have any skills in vexillology, which is the art of flags, and I don't know how to do it, quite frankly. I'd probably want to have at least 3 main colors of red, white, and yellow somewhere on there. Because Nekograd in lore here is technically split into 3 separate factions that are all working together because everyone else is more evil than they are. Right? Because technically, if you've ever read that lore document that I once posted, Nekograd split into 3 factions. You got the... I think it's like the yellow whiskers, the white ears, and and the red claws. So that's kind of like the biggest thing. I'm like, okay, well, I need a flag, and ideally I'd like to have a flag for each of them, but it's probably not necessary. So if anyone of you know someone who's really good at making flags, I would love to know. What is this, Corsica? We've been here before? Yeah. Let's go to... This is a very pretty area. Okay, so we're gonna go... We're just here to buy fuel. And then... Anything else I'm gonna need? Oh, you know, we need more fresh bodies. All right, more bodies, more sacrifices in case we lose more people. I just want to make sure we have spares. And then I don't know, we sell the organs, and then sell the organics. I think is fine. Hold on to everything else. Okay, let's quickly. Can I fit in? Okay, so if I just crank this down by like what? To 0 temporarily, then I can add in the... Oh, it's already added in here. So wait, so even with augmented drive field, it still caps out at... Oh, that's interesting. So 9 is the fastest we're ever gonna be able to go, because the augmented drive field doesn't get any faster than that. That's interesting. Taiki Shuttle's at 9. Songless is at 10. I think Richard Lionheart's at 8. So at the very least, we can at least make this one a little better. Grab the... Could also put edge capacitor refits. I'm not sure how I want to use that. Why don't we just do the augmented drive field, build it in. And then anything else improves your offense here? And so advanced optics, expand the range of beams, armored weapon mounts. Don't think I like any of these. Secondary focus, okay. Yes, the AI are literally just, it's just Vocaloids. Expanded magazines. ECM, I don't think I like any of these. Because these don't really use magazines, they just have refire delays, which is fine. I guess we just crank this back up. That's fine. Alright, we'll worry about the rest of it. Alright, is that enough fuel? No. Okay, we gotta go buy from the other... I don't want to go anywhere else. Is there just a black market? Okay, well, we're gonna go to the planet of Sidonia real quick and just buy the whatever fuel they have there. And we're gonna try to run away from the... Oh, shoot. From the, what is this? I believe that is the Customs Union. I don't believe in, you know, the TSA. So we're not gonna allow them to scan our ship. Right, here we go. I'm here to buy your entire stack of fuel. And give me all your supplies, too. And give me all that. Whatever I need to survive. Okay, I am actually broke now, so we will commit. We're gonna go to the ghost thing and see what they want us to do. I'm genuinely curious what that's gonna be about. The Valentone, 33 days at base burn level. Oh, let's just transverse jump here. And make sure my entire fleet's like ready for this too, by the way. Oh, I forgot to yeah, just dump it all in here for now. And then I don't know. She can get is this a ballistic weapon? What is this thing? General ballistic 1000 range, does a pretty decent amount of damage. Okay, why don't we give her just whatever I can throw on this thing. Okay, good enough. Okay, so now her ship's gonna get stronger because I don't have a spare pilot, so Ava's technically piloting that thing. Let's go and deal with the sins of our past, I think is the quest line. I actually am kind of curious where this is gonna go. Let's not get near Fafnir. Fafnir is a very spooky place. Here's our from Azure Lane. Oh, interesting. That's funny. Have you not played that Azure Lane being mega redacted being in wait, what do you mean mega redacted? I played Azure Lane for a whole like 1 day and I gave up because I was like, I don't like this game. I don't like Azure Lane designs. I think I've yapped on this a bajillion times, but Azure Lane designs are just completely inferior to Kantai Collection. But unfortunately, Kantai Collection never made it to the West because DMM and Kadokawa are very allergic to gaijins. Milk Doritos. I feel like I should know this character, but I'm not 100% sure who you're referring to. We're almost there. Wait, I have a colony in Rome? Let's see, what are my colonies? Okay, so here's our research. Oh, we actually did research. Fantastic. Okay, so we can add more to the research queue. We have 4... Oh, I don't have enough research data banks. Okay. Probably need to pick a head of R&D. We'll do that next. Let's also take a quick peek at Fallhaven, which is a very stable system now. There's not really any industry, though. Fallhaven is a station, though. There's not much to do unless we put all of our massive solar collectors. Also make it a trade outpost. Zero-G salvaging. Can turn a profit, easy money. We can also add some other stuff. I'll worry about that later. Alright, let's just go on here. We're approaching very quickly. What will our sins lead us to? I think this is the one, right? Yeah, Vlantone. Alright, let's go. My favorite, killing ghosts. Oh, that's easy, right there. Welcome to Lexiar. You're here again. Weapon impacts still scar the surface of a burned world. Broken habitats of its settlements stretching up like exposed ribs, or ancient bones sunken in desert land. Let me save the game real quick before I forget. Because I guarantee there's going to be a fight here, and I'm going to lose that fight. The memories of this place are fragmented, lost to fervor, and then consuming shame. You don't remember the names, just the actions. It seems so pointless now. Credits gone unpaid. A threat they thought you never truly met. Numbers, targets, loyalties were tested, and not enough of them were lacking. Fire and begging, and silence. In a sick sort of way, it's almost funny that the last straw wasn't the slaughter. No, it was your second. When your second had you escorted onto a shuttle at gunpoint, that you were bad for business. You'd attract the wrong kind of attention, and how right he was. Captain, Sensor says with a cough, we've got a signal from orbit, some sort of encoded transmission on loop from a nav satellite. You remember the key, though you're not quite sure why. Pay your penance, remember the dead, at the shrine to a murdered world. You understand, but your path is clear. We must find our way at Killer's Ludic Shrine. Okay, so we gotta make our way all the way back to the center of the sector, and get to this Ludic Shrine that is on one of these planets that I think no longer belongs to the Lunites. So this will be interesting. While we're here, why don't we also explore the planets? Yeah, survey this while we're here. You know what? Just salvage it too. Why not? You never know what we're gonna find. We found this thing, a Fujin rail launcher. I'm not gonna say no to free weapons. Let's explore the rest of the planets while we're here. Not gonna take that long. It is kind of interesting that basically the ghost plot line is you committed so much heinous crimes that the sins of your past have literally formed into a ghost and are now haunting you. Sure, I guess we'll just recover this item for them. Sure. Alright. I love looking at ruins, alright. A mud skipper, don't care. Salvage it. Sports package, missile blueprints, a nano forge. Okay, I'll take it all. I see. So it makes sense if your character's a terrible person. Well, you could think of it like maybe you were just following orders, right? Which is not an actual excuse for, you know, decimating an entire planet, but I assume that's kind of the plot line. You were obeying your orders and you decided to glass an entire civilization. And now the literal ghosts of your sins are now chasing after you. Okay, so two of these didn't have ruins. That's fine. Right, let's just get out of here. There's something there. I don't know what that is. I don't feel like checking. We're gonna... It's a little dangerous, but I want to see what's in here. Ooh, that's a lot. The Auroran Automata blueprint package. Oh my lordy, that thing is insane. Okay, well, we can now make every single UAF ship in existence. That's insane. That's an insane pull, as the kids like to say. Yeah, you can actually build a normal playthrough. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, that's that was an insane find. Let's make our way back. All right, why don't we swing by some of these random systems? We have enough fuel, right? Yeah, we got fuel and supplies. Let's go poke around. Actually, we'll go here. This is literally right here. Why not see what they got? Go away, weird ghost thingy. Alright, welcome to Epsilon Sonara. It is a spooky realm of fire and nothing. Alright, oh, whoopsies. I did not mean to do that. Survey says nothing. Next. Survey on this volcanic planet says nothing. I see a derelict somewhere. We found some crew members, and what is this thing? I don't care. Next. How many planets there are? There's a decent amount. I do enjoy just the casual, sometimes exploring and finding what other nonsense you find. That, I think, is actually a very enjoyable part about Starsector. Although, look at all the cool roaring things I can make. Oh my goodness. So, the problem is which requires... Oh shoot, I'm losing connection. Hello? Am I back? I just realized I lost some connection. So I actually can't make any new ships, but if I did want to, I could make a Zaporia 3. But I need 64 ship hulls, which I definitely do not have access to right now. So at some point, yeah, you need heavy industry, which maybe we could do at some point. Actually, no, we don't have funds right now. I feel like AOTD is pretty neat, but it's very much designed for a run that you're going to be doing very long term. Sure, that seems to be an okay trade. There's at least 4 more planets to survey. Let's go hit all of these real quick. Maybe we'll find some ruins. The other reason we're doing this is I want to get my funny cards that says, hey, I visited this thing, so that I can trade them in for confectionery coins, because those are really valuable. Okay, nothing of note, because every good planet is worth more. I really wish they'd let me govern more than 3 planets, though. I wish. But since I'm not my own faction, alas, I am not able to do that. And I don't feel like betraying the UAF for this run. Maybe in another run I'd be evil and I'd be like, we must kill the UAF and SBR. We must kill the anime factions. But that would also be very difficult for me to do. I used to play... What was that one stupid game? Elite Dangerous, and always getting smacked by the people that hated the anime players. They hated VTubers. I don't know why gamers hate VTubers. Alright, let's go hit the next one. We have enough supply to hit. Probably hit this next one too. Yeah, you know what? Sure, we're already here. Let's go check this out. We're going to Samrat. There's a single planet. Use Bultak. What's Bultak? I know not these terms that you speak of. Alright, welcome. Ooh, wait. Fenrir in a Terran world. It's habitable. It's perfectly... You can live here. There's no issue. It's actually really good for farming, too. Ooh. Can I establish a colony? If I establish a colony here, how would this work? Standardized protocol, distributed regional networks. All industries specializing in resource extraction will get up to bonus 3. All other industries will reduce by... Oh, that's interesting. But the problem is that there's not much here. That is very interesting to find a random Terran planet. Okay. I don't know what Bultok is. You keep saying Bultok. I don't know what this is. Let's get out of here. Alright. Continuing our magical journey. I guess we'll just go to Alpha Slowist. Play baby I'm not gonna play Baby Trading Simulator. If I play it, I'm not gonna play it on stream, honestly. It doesn't really seem like the type of game that I'd want to stream. Ooh, hello. There's a lot of planets here. Okay. Oh, that's a Corona if I've ever seen one. Alright, planet says what? Nothing of note. Next. How many other planets? One more. But gambling? I don't support gambling. Not on this stream, kind of. I think if I ever start gambling, you'll know that it happened because I'd be dead. Because Ray probably would have stabbed me. So that's how you know that I would never ever do such a thing. I don't understand people who are willing to spend that much money on, like, gambling. It just drives me crazy seeing, like, all the money that's just wasted. Especially, like, people who do, like, app-based gambling and think they're gonna win against the house. You're never gonna win against an app. Like, all those people who spend money doing, like, what's it called? Like, those websites that are like, oh, like the Plinko machine or whatever it's called. Listen, gambling with your lives in Rimworld and XCOM, that's unrelated. That's completely different. Oh, didn't really care about the shuttle. Next, what's over here? A comms relay. Well, that's my relay. That's my relay now. Okay, there is... There's just a completely random supply cache just there for some reason that I must have missed. I guess we'll go check that out real quick. And then we'll have to go back, and we probably should deal with our own shenanigans soon. What is that? Alright, we gotta eat the Corona. Oh my gosh, we can't reach it. There we go. That's not ideal. Okay, there's not much in there. Do I need to look up the Bultok mod? Because I've never heard of this. Don't care. It's fine. Nothing of note. Brawler class gunship. I don't want to spend a story point on that. Yeah, maybe it's time to become evil and be like, alright, we're here to purge the animes. Orbital habitat, which I am now gonna... Oh, there's an atlas. I'm taking the atlas. Oh, that's a free atlas. All right. I'm not gonna say no to a free atlas. Oh my god. We found the Aurora November upgrade package. We now have all the... We have even more Auroran technology at our hands. Actually insane. An ancient military nexus. That's cute, I guess. One more planet here. The problem is we move super slow now because this thing... The Bultok Coalition. Let me look this up real fast. The Bultok Coalition. Starsector. Okay. Interesting. This actually looks pretty cool. I don't know why their ships have all like this weird, like a lot of this green red striped pattern. I assume a lot of these are basically kit bash. It looks like it's just primarily kit bashes. Actually, pretty well done kit bashes, I might add. Who's chasing me? What is that? I don't care about this. Salvage it. We have all the Draconis ships now available to us as well. Let's go hit the last planet. A lot of orbital habitats here. But all the people that used to be here are now dead, long gone, forgotten by time. Oh my god, more AI cores. I think this is good enough. I think we should probably go back. I think we've hit every planet here. Nope, I missed one. Alright. Grab that last planet, and then we're gonna try to navigate our way back to our home planet and probably just vibe there. You can't look at the images on the Starsector. Are you in Britain? Is it a Britain thing? Okay, yeah. That's really unfortunate. Like, Britain thinks, oh, all these websites will conform to our demands. No, they're just gonna say Britain's not allowed to access our content anymore in the first place. It's actually, like, incredibly stupid what they've done. And I'm so sorry. I hope one day you're able to rejoin normal internet society and not be stuck in the void. So what I'm hearing is Boltok is going to be the enemy faction for Nekograd, right? That's what I'm hearing. Let's see. I have enough fuel to just run all the way to Taura. It's gonna use up all my fuel and take 58 days, but that's fine. If we can find a slipstream, that'd be ideal. I don't know, it's starting to sound like it's probably gonna be the exact enemy faction if I ever get around to finishing Nekograd. That's the real question. Will I finish Nekograd? Will I stop being lazy? The world may never know. Oh, shoot. I'm stuck here. Oh, I guess we, followed the rainbow. Oh, we're no longer hostile with Syndrian fuel. Maybe we can go buy a big ol' ship. Hold on, let's go see. Let's go swing by, I believe it's Asconia. Let's go swing by Asconia real fast. Let's see if they got anything. There's no easy way to navigate past the stupid storms. Alright. That should be fine. Yeah, the main thing is that Nekograd's not going to be a big faction. I think Nekograd's going to be just like, it's just going to be just enough that I'm comfortable making. Just run through it. Oh, we're no longer hostile towards the Ludic Church either. Interesting. There's a lot of peace deals going on. War must be coming. You know what Starsector needs? I want to see an event where it's like all the enemy factions come together, put aside their differences, and fight off a very scary enemy threat. Like the, what is it, like the major crises from Starsector? Oh my gosh, I haven't played Starsector in eternity. I kind of want to give it another shot, but it's been too long and I don't have the game installed and I don't have all the DLC. I feel like if I don't own all the DLC for a Paradox game, why play it? It's kind of like my biggest issue and why I haven't bothered playing certain Paradox titles in a while. The Legio Armada. I could fight them, but I really don't want... I don't want to fight this. I will just engage with doing special maneuvers. Bye. Alright. Where's Asconia? Just around the corner. Just skip on past these guys. Oh, Syndria, I am here. I am here to engage and trade with my fellow gas stations enthusiasts. Let's first repair everything. Oh my god, look at the cheap price of fuel. It's so pleasing to the eye. Okay. Do they have anything of note? What is this thing? The custom tanker battle cruise. Is this the one that you wanted? Is this the one you wanted, Treywind, or was it a different one? Complete original design. Not plagiarized in any way, form, whatever. Developed from originally Gregory Manfred. Its wholly owned unique super tanker battle cruise is not infringed on any possible copyright laws at all. Okay, so I assume this is the one you want. Why does this thing have 2 spinal mounted weapons? It does eat up a lot of supply, but it's mostly because of all the D-mods that are on it. Which actually is not too bad. Okay, sure. I guess we're gonna buy this. Is there one that's like... Wait, okay, I can just spend a little bit more and just buy the one. 50k more gets me the one that has no problems. Yeah, I think that's correct. I'm just gonna buy this one. Alright, and then we gotta recruit a new officer for you. We're gonna quickly talk to the comms, and... Oh, look! Spare officers. You can be... And this one's fine. Using notes of the semi-briefs. I could buy some semi-briefs. Aggressive? Sure. Welcome aboard. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna quickly go to our tab here. We're gonna go find... Where is it? Personal. Change portrait. Alright, let's see. What portrait do you want? Unless... Do you have a specific portrait that you have in mind that's a female anime character? Like, are you in any of these mods that I'm not aware of? Like, UAF, SBR, or anything along those lines? Nay? Okay, cool. In that case, you can be... Let's see. Which is the craziest looking portrait? Or most unhinged? That's probably the most appropriate way to go about this. Not a lot of these are super unhinged. Let's go with... Sure, that one's fine. You have cool goggles. Alright, now we're just gonna get out of here. I don't want the coppers to come after me. Alright, let's quickly head on over back to... I should have bought more supplies. That's fine. I want to end stream at Taura. Let's go to our home system and let's go take a look at what we've accomplished. And maybe we can hire a R&D head, because apparently we need to hire someone to do that. Okay. It's gonna bounce around a little bit. That's fine. At this point, I don't really care. Let's just get over here. Been quite some time. We were basically gone for nearly 1.5 cycles. What's fuel taker? Oh, you get a big ship anyways. I gotta rename the officer after you though. Let me do that real fast. Let's just dump you here. Swap this around here. Okay, so... Oh, is it actually like a pink tanker? Fortunately, it's not. Wait, can I recolor this? An alteration. I guess there's no... Okay, it's got a solar library. Decreased solar corona effect. Oh, interesting. Huh. Story mode also makes it a little stronger. Okay, let's get in here. All right. Where's the closest one to my planet? Here we go. Oh, a jump point. Let's go to Crestfall. And I think that's probably... I think that's a pretty good amount of progress that we've made in this weird and wacky space adventure. Crestfall has gotten really strong, and I'm very pleased with that. I don't know what I'm going to put on this thing. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, I do have a semi-brief. Fuck. I could actually put a semi-brief on this. What if I just auto-fit this? Barrage. Cyclone repeater launchers. Limited ammo is the problem. Twin pulse lasers, pulse. What's the capital weapon on this thing? Or is the spinal mount the two central large synergy slots? I think that's what it is. God, I really could put a semi-brief on this. I could just get a second semi-brief and call it a day. Do I want to do that? I don't think I want to do that. That seems unnecessary. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. It's not unlimited missiles, and I don't understand its... Where does it not actually have anything else? Impulse IR lasers for point defense, medium energy turrets. There's no actual... The final weapon is the synergy hard points. Okay, got it. So then we can just dump in... What if we give it beam weapons? Mercy and Stormblast. So we can make it a laser weapon instead of missile specialist. A lot of long-range guns flying around. I think that's fine. Sure, why not? Advanced optics, stabilized shields. The only thing this would really need is I would have to absolutely throw in... I'm going to immediately story point in my favorite augmented drive field because I'm not letting this thing slow my entire fleet down. Add the nuclear point defense is the other one? What do you mean? Which one's the nuclear point defense? There's so many weapons. High intensity lasers, auto pulse, UV pulse lasers. Actually, wait, I kind of want to see what this one. How does this operate? Let's see. Weapon groups, auto assign. Yeah, I want to see this. Let's run the sim. Let's throw it against a non-acting the giant pink dildo. That's fine. Let's try it. I want to see what this looks like. Okay, so that's okay. So one's a beam and the other. Wait, hold on. So. Oh, okay. I might have to look for it then. Okay, this is basically a giant sniper rifle. Is my understanding of this. Like, this thing can shoot from stupid far away. Whoa. What is this? This Mercy Auto Lance is kind of crazy. Okay, so it does do... Okay, it's gonna take... I mean, this thing's got a lot of hold anyways. Okay, yep, there we go. Interesting. Well... I think that's probably fine. I think that's a... And then planet seems to be good. We have our research facility. Throw an AI core in there. Generate more data banks every month. Throw in one here. There we go. And increase colony income by another 25%. There we go. This colony's making a lot of money now. Beautiful. One thing I gotta do is try to figure out how to get or pick a research fellow. I need a head of R&D. I don't have a head of R&D. Although we are now making databanks monthly in theory. I think. Supposedly we are. Anyways, I think that's a pretty good... run so far in Waifu Sector. Wouldn't you agree? I'm enjoying this. If you wanted other games, I think next week we'll probably put a Starsector on break again, and next week we'll maybe have double polls and we can have a bit more variety in our content again. So keep that in mind. Maybe we'll do Starsector. I don't know. We'll just see how I'm feeling and what other people might be vibing with. Hopefully that makes sense. Who is alive for me to raid into? When was the last time I raided? I raid the same people all the time. Who am I raiding today? Let's see. Let's see. I think I'm gonna raid. I raided probably about 2 weeks ago. Is he live right now? Oh, he is live right now. Okay, sure, why not? Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize he was live. All right, sure. Irish Fighter 275. All right, comrades, have a good evening. I am gonna go eat food and go to bed and do other things, and then get ready to go prepare to touch grass on the weekend and all that stuff. I'm actually quite hungry. I haven't eaten anything since noon, so it's been about 11 hours. Anyways, good night. Say hi to the Irish fighter who's also raided us before a couple times, and I know he's playing some Starsector. Okay, apparently my Steam Deck doesn't like doing my raid commands anymore, so you can just, I don't know, if you have a sub you can use the cheer emote. Otherwise, I don't know, pick an emote or say hi. Right? Alright, good night, goodbye. Pray for our little star fleet that they're not going to explode next week or next time I stream this. Alright, good night.